what time it is, buddy?
Fever time.
Yeah, man!
Fire.
Everything that you carry, any luggage you take, all the ghosts you keep in hiding, they don't scare me away. No, 'cause I can't stop falling in love with you. I won't stop falling in love with you. I can't stop falling in love with you, with you. It's a past that keeps on calling, or if fear keeps you awake. I won't let a scar keep me from your lips. I catch every tear from your face. 'Cause I can't stop falling in love with you. I won't stop falling in love with you. I can't stop falling in love with you, with you. I can't stop falling in love with you. I won't stop falling in love with you. I can't stop falling in love with you, with you.
What is up, everyone? And happy Tuesday to you all. We are making it through the week. And tonight we are going to dive into season 1, episode 3 of The Institute. And with me, as always, my bestie, my ride or die. Well, actually, you know what? Y'all are both, he's getting there, Dana. He's damn near ride or die.
I'm moving on up, y'all.
I don't know. I feel like I should call him ride or die too, because he really does kind of ride or die with us now.
He does,
But
doesn't
what's
he?
up, you guys? James, Dana, how are y'all doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Can't complain. Can't complain.
Same here.
Nice. Excited, right? This episode was so captivating. I'm so excited for the next one. I mean, I really cannot wait to talk about this. I
Wow.
mean, just
Wow.
10 out of 10, guys. I mean,
some-
just knocked it out of the park. I mean,
Look, have some fries with that
Wow.
sarcasm.
what? It's not believable.
Right?
What?
That sounded so truthful.
You don't
That
feel
was
the
just
same way?
filled with.
Do y'all not feel that
Listen,
it was a captivating and thrilling episode full of suspense, wonder, and horror? Where
even know how
every
to
turn was a mystery waiting to be solved.
I don't even know how to respond. Was it
Who
that
is going to get
bad?
popped next, Dana? I can't wait
Look.
to see another child get slapped in the face for no reason.
Look. Every
I'm
couple
so
minutes.
look, man. When he got
Every couple minutes, I'm like, I didn't
was
see
like,
that coming.
oh shit! I never knew he was going to get electrocuted. I was like, snap, crackle, pop, bitches. That's what's up.
Harsh. Guys are so harsh.
And the
It was not
unicorn,
that bad.
fucking Trojan horse of a kid that was given to us. I mean, what more could we ask for? He's got all the powers we need.
Hey,
Fuck the
look,
adults, man. we're taking over the Institute, yo. I can already see it. He took over the dog. He can figure out what everybody's already thinking. Puts thoughts in the kid's head. He got a fucking cherry licorice for crying out loud.
Look,
All right, I'm getting ahead of myself.
The main
I'm
kid.
so excited.
the main kid saw spots and didn't say he saw spots. See, that's
Look,
big. That's
I'm
big.
telling you, dude, the episode was just jam-packed, filled with just over-the-top excitement. Man, I'm busting from the seams right now, but let's say hey to everybody in the chat. I'm ready to dive into this episode tonight.
Goodness.
That was
Yeah.
probably,
Right?
I don't know if I
Oh.
timed all of your rants. I don't know. That one might have.
But that was excitement.
Jeez, harsh. You're putting this on the level of Mayfair and,
What
you
do
know,
no,
The
I
Last of
said
Us?
this was captivating. I said a 10 out of 10, Dana. That I did not. I said that this was jam-packed, full of horror, suspense, thrills, chills, slaps, TP fucking out of the world kids that just can telepathy every fucking thing. Welcome, Hal dear. How you doing tonight, hun? Welcome these guys in the chat so we could truly dive into this.
Oh,
All right. Seriously. All right. Hal dear, welcome. What's up, man? Jen the teacher, welcome. Glad to always have you with us. Hope you're doing good. Welcome, Amy. What are you doing? Or what's up, hun? How you doing? I gotta
up,
gather
hon?
myself. I'm telling you, dude. I'm ready to talk, Dana. I gotta get
know
through the
you
chat.
are. I know you are. When you really start talking, it's. I feel sorry for the show.
What do you
I
say?
feel
I said
sorry.
nothing but nice things. Mama
I say
always
for
said,
now.
if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. I have loads of lovely things to say about this
Oh no,
episode.
James. Oh no, James.
Jen just says, hope you beautiful ladies are having a good night, Dane and Scarlett. And you too, James. Having an awesome night. And we hope you're having an awesome night. Can't wait for next summer. Gonna be with us, right, guys? We're all gonna plan a get together. Who knows what's gonna go down? Not gonna tell you where. Just know worlds will collide.
Dun, dun, dun.
It will.
So stay
It
tuned next
will.
summer for the. I don't even know what we're gonna call that. We call it something, and then because you never know, we might have a surprise after while we're there or something. Who knows? We're planning shit. Just know that. What's
Right.
up, Keely? What's up, Bones? Welcome, guys. Welcome, everyone.
Grilled burritos.
Look, Jen agrees. 10 out of 10 for this episode. Best so far.
I
Yeah,
don't.
but
She's sarcastic though.
Oh. she's being truthful. You're being just sarcastic.
I said nothing. I can't even say nice things.
Look at you. Look at you.
What?
You're killing the chat. You're killing the chat.
No, look, they're happy. Let's see. Look, there's good things going on here. Good, Huns. I made some big. Oh, she made burritos. I had rice and black beans and corn
Oh, no.
and tacos, chicken meat, and rolled it all in one big tortilla and grilled it. Ooh, that sounds delicious. I guess it sounds pretty good, actually. It's Taco Tuesday. That's perfect. All right, folks, I'm going to bring up these
Yes.
screenshots, and we are going to dive
Joe,
into-
just get ready, Jen. Just
What?
get ready. Prepare yourself. She's
Look, I
about
did
to-
so
she's about
good
to
talking
hurt
about this
show's
show at the
feelings.
beginning. Y'all just, you know what? You're right. This apparently I
feel
can't
sorry
like the
for
show.
you, Institute.
Look, I was talking nothing but good, Dana. I don't know what you're talking about. Look, I can't even click my screenshots properly. It's not my fault. All right. So I did click or take some of the intro once again, just because. Hey, why the hell not? Right? It gave us a lot of little tidbits that we kind of went over, and I took them for mostly because of this fucking jar. This is not the same jar on the desk, and these beans pop. These jelly
What?
beans pop.
What?
If you go back and watch it, they like jump in that jar.
Well,
Did you not notice little bubbles?
Yes,
Let
they
me.
do.
There's little bubbles. Hang on.
Yes, they actually hop in the jar.
And you see these little, almost like I didn't know if that was air bubbles or what the. But this is like I didn't get the shot where this is like right before the bean went up, I believe. It was this gray one. You'll see it'll pop up and come back down, but there was like these air bubbles in here. I was like, what the hell is this? But but it doesn't look like there's water in there. I don't know. It was trippy though. And I was like, that's not even the same jar. That's on that lady's desk. Are we gonna get another jar of beans somewhere? I don't know. Guess how many jelly beans are in the jar?
I was never good at that. I was never good at guess the jelly beans, guess the M&Ms, guess this. I never even came close to any of those. You know, you went to the carnival or like school stuff.
I like
Guess how many jelly
500
beans
to
are-
1,000. Shit,
I
don't
was
know.
always so far off. Oh, now we should maybe do that. I'll bring a jar of jelly beans on the trip and we'll play that game. Guess
Oh
how many
God.
jelly beans?
What do we get for a prize there?
I haven't decided yet. I haven't got that far.
Ooh.
I
know
just
we like
got to the jar
prizes.
of jelly beans. Maybe it'll be something.
Ooh, we could have a nice
related.
special. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, since we may be somewhere 420, that's loved by 420 people. So who knows? They might have some nice stuff in town we can find. If you
Yes.
just roll it all up and somebody gets like the best one ever. I don't know. We'll figure it out. See, Jen says it
I'm
looks
so
like
bad
a
at these.
wax candle. It could be that it didn't bubble, which was weird. Like I couldn't tell if it was bubbling up or if they were just like jumping in the jar. So yeah, go back and check out the intro and check that out, because that was something I was like, wait a minute. Again, I noticed a lot more when I took the screenshots this time around, because the awesome Miss Dana took them last time and she did an awesome job. But I do when you have to focus like that, you do notice a lot more.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I think you should do it next time, Scarlett.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna continue to do this because, like I said, it's a 10 out of 10, James. I mean, we're in it for the long haul, right?
Gotta be.
Right? I know. I mean, who wants to quit this lovely show?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You guys stop. You guys stop. You guys stop.
Why are you being like that, Dana? Don't hate on the show,
Because
Dana.
when you go off, it's gonna be hilarious.
Dude, don't hate on the show like that. All right, we're all here to have a good time and enjoy this lovely show about kids, telepathy, and mystery dots.
Mr. Dot.
They're a
Dun, dun,
Do you know
dun.
who the dots are and who they are or where they came from, Dana?
I do not.
I do not either. It's a mystery. They are look. They're in the thumbnail. I put the mystery dots in the thumbnail. That's how important they are.
They are
I
important.
mean, this makes me think that she has powers of some kind. Then the lady who has the jelly beans on her desk, I forget her name. The weeds lady.
Yes, it's particularly here
definitely
at
gives
the end when they're doing their hand holding, right? Because she gets all like, "Oh, what the hell are y'all doing?" Oh, I didn't get that part, I guess. But yeah, she does. She looks back at them, and actually, it was back further. I went to. All right, yeah, here it is. I did get it. So when they're doing this hand holding section, and you hear the whole whatever the fuck telepathy shit they got going on, it's stupid. Sorry. That's when you see she turns around as if she hears it. Right? Because she's turned facing them and almost like not even acknowledging them until that sound kicks in. I think she is as well. I think she might have a little something, right? So she's early days. Maybe she made it through the process and decided to stay with the program. Who knows? Who knows? Jen says not knowing those jelly bean flavors is the mystery. See, Dana? Come on. See, there's all sorts of mysteries here.
Have you ever played that game where you actually got the jelly beans and some of them could be the nasty flavor? Oh, we've played it too.
It's nasty. You don't want to get earwax or whatever else
or
nasty
boogers.
one they get. Right?
Vomit. Like, just give me the cherry. Just give me the cherry.
Yeah, Jen, it could be like, here, I'll go back to that one real quick. And I don't know if it looks like little air bubbles to me, but I don't know if it's I don't know why. It's just weird to see it because when you see the jar, I just don't typically would think to see because you see 1, 2, 3, and a possible another one right here. But again, I don't know. Or they're just shiny little marbles hanging in the air. I don't know what they are. Little like, bearings or something. I don't know. It's a mystery. See, Dana? This will be the biggest mystery of the entire show. What are those little bubbles in the jar?
Certain jelly beans have been known to jump in some countries.
Oh.
Really?
No.
Yeah, they have those little like what is it? It's a bug. No, but they do have those like they call them like the little jumping beans, but isn't it because of bugs in the bean or something?
Yeah. Total different scenario. Yeah.
And then is it just I don't know if the beans look. But we had to go back. Maybe if I can remember, I'm gonna get the clip of this and we'll slow mo this some bitch. I'll show you how many of these suckers jump.
You almost made me fall for your lies, James.
What? No. It's
See, James, how dare you lie to Dana?
What? It was
We're doing nothing but truth in here. Nothing but love, happiness.
How do we distinguish
joy
joke from lie?
That is a good question.
Damn it with your loopholes.
Amy says, looks like hot glue dots, like they were gonna glue some fabric but changed their minds. Oh, that definitely could be. Or they used a jar that was originally for some project and took it off and it left the damn glue on. I don't know either. Look, it tripped me out because I'm like, look, it could just be nothing at all. It just so happens that somehow they fucked up in production, or it means something entirely. I don't know. It's a mystery, folks. See, Dana, like I said, aren't you thrilled by the mysteries so far?
And the bubbles move when you play the intro.
I can't remember. That's why I got to go back.
You said the beans. The beans
jump, but I didn't. When I was watching it, I didn't notice it. I kind of tried to really focus in on them because I was trying to actually get one of the beans. But you know how long I sat here trying to get one of the beans, and I was like, you know what? Screw this. It's not even going to matter because even though it was up, you couldn't really tell it was jumping. So I was fuck that. And then I was like, I don't know if they're bubbling up. Like I don't. And then it didn't look like they moved. They seemed stationary. The little bubbly dots. So I'm going to go back and clip it and we'll slow-mo it, dissect it, deep dive it, whatever. We're going to get to the bottom of that jelly bean jar, Dana. Damn it.
Are we now?
No jelly bean unturned. See, she is not taking this seriously, folks. I came here to have a great conversation about this show. I was so excited. She's not taking it seriously.
I can't. You're not letting me take it seriously.
What are you talking about? Look. And then we still got to go back and match all the names, right? Like, what was the name of that kid that went missing? And then I know there's some other kids too. Like, I swear I thought I saw. Hang on, maybe it was on this one. Who's Luke? Is that Luke's or is that without an E? I can't
look at that name. Does that say Eloise?
There's that Elise. Elise.
Oh, Elise. Damn it. That's it. I don't got anything else.
I don't know we don't know who they are though. They could be somebody we'll see on the other side when we get to the back half, right? We're on our way to the back half, folks. Trust me, it ain't. We got a few kids back there. Our young boy, his TP's so high he ain't gonna be there but like a week or less, like 2 days, right? Luke ain't gonna be there much longer. The only one they got to worry about is Nick or Nikki or whatever the bulldog's name is. He's resilient to the program. He doesn't appreciate
Newman.
No, it was a Newman.
Newman.
Yeah.
Newman.
Yeah, the intro is pretty decent. Like we now know what the store is, right? So we're kind of getting some of the different pieces. Seemingly, even with this, makes me think that this program, if they're relating it to even just kind of showing like maybe this program went long, years back, like they've been doing this for a long time. Still don't know what this is supposed to mean other than a spark, like the spark in every child, and the heart and soul in every child. I It's a sparkler. America, maybe? I mean, it's America.
I was just gonna say that, yeah, like something patriotic.
America. Fuck yeah. Sorry, that was a
America.
little. Sorry, I
So
couldn't help
there,
myself.
so the patriotic thing could point to what happened during the show with the airplane. Like it's not a mischievous like organization. Maybe it's more like a part of the
Like,
government,
right? Like we
or
said last week, right? Where their kids are taking out government officials or high leaders in
yeah,
order for New
something,
World
yeah.
Order to proceed and
Saving the day because they can see the future or read people's minds or whatever.
yeah. See, somehow I just don't feel like it's for the better. I just feel like it's for the worse. Like, like they think they're doing good, and whoever they are, that's telling them what to do. Congratulations, folks.
Well, it always seems to be like no matter what, and like even real life situations,
Mm-hmm.
typically when people think they're doing good, they really end up doing more harm than good. You know?
Oh, yeah. All right, let's see. We went through the intro a little bit last week, unless you guys want to go over some more of this. Again, this was pretty, I think, right in the face, right? We know that the kids are still kids, but they give them the cigarettes and little wine coolers and stuff like that. So that's, kind of, I think, having to do with all that stuff. But let's
Right? Fuck the
see.
cigarettes, fuck the alcohol. Where's the weed, man?
And this stuff is interesting because we see these images and I'm assuming this is either not the back half, but the last sort of courses that they do before they go to the back half, possibly, or even it could be back half. But either way,
Yeah.
you see a hallway there, right? And so it reminds me of remote viewing to a degree, mixed in with the telepathy and stuff, which is kind of part of remote viewing, I think. So I kind of think that's what they're doing. And when we watched Evil, the church was using remote viewing and stuff in order to quote unquote save people and stuff like that, or even hurt people possibly. If somebody was really bad, right? Because I think David, he was supposed to take out that one guy or something like that. I'm trying to remember back to Evil, but I know he had to do a lot of remote viewing, and it reminds me a little bit of this, but with just a little slight different twist because they're doing the whole headset thing, the VR thing, which is just more to the times, I guess.
So I watched the intro just now.
Did you? Did
and
you see
the beans jumped, and to me that scene is showing like the stainless steel thing with the stuff in it that he raised, in the one episode that came up off the table, or somebody did, right? Somebody's making the beans jump, kind of thing. But the circles looks like it's air in the glass itself.
Okay.
They don't move. They don't move at all.
Right. I just thought it was weird because I was like, why would you? I mean, you could have like a perfect glass jar, right?
Right.
Why would you have?
Yeah, I don't know.
The imperfection there, right? Because that would seem like
to throw us off, to make us talk about it in a live stream for like 20 minutes.
There you go. This is why I love this show, James. One of the many reasons I'm just captivated. All right, let's see what else we got.
One of the many reasons you're facetious, as we discussed the episode.
We hadn't even gotten into it yet, James. We barely even touched this episode. We barely scratched the surface. I know. We're going to get there. Just hang on, James. I promise, man, we're going to get there. You're going to love it, man. It's going to be so good. And we just got to take our time with it, James.
I know.
It's frame like a fine wine.
Frame by frame.
Right? It's a fine wine.
Yeah. It
gets better with age. Hopefully. See, Dana's laughing. It's causing me to laugh. I'm trying to seriously talk about the show, Dana. Look, we're supposed to be professionals here. Let's get it together.
Out the window about 20 minutes ago.
Dana, damn it. Get it together.
Professionalism. the professional.
I don't know what you're not on my end.
Come
I
on.
have been completely professional this entire time. I have not even made a dirty or racy joke yet. So compared to other
Sorry,
streams, I would say I'm doing pretty good, pretty professional at this point.
right? You're not gonna ruin. I'm not gonna say anything because you're probably just gonna ruin more of my words and make them all dirty and
I don't know what you're talking about.
bad.
No, I didn't.
To where I'm never
No,
gonna be able to talk again.
You say what you say, and I just elaborated upon it.
No.
Look, I'm trying. Look, see, Dana has derailed us again. Unprofessional, Dana. I would like to get back to the episode. Look, I would like to get to Amy's comment. She said,
I apologize for the inconvenience.
I would think they wouldn't have offered anything that may affect their special abilities, right? And I'm going to get into that as well. That's another good point that I'm going to hit on as we go through the episode. There's a few things that I found interesting or question why they would use those measures or those procedures when they're trying to have these kids build up their abilities and at least get them to that back half or whatever, right? So like there's certain things I don't quite understand why they're doing it, other than just because they're evil assholes. But then again, that just bores the shit out of. I mean, it was a captivating and thrilling experience.
Right. But come on, pot wouldn't interfere with their abilities. If anything, a good strain would enhance their abilities.
Well, they didn't get that. They got cigarettes. Well, no, let's be real. They gave them cigarettes and wine coolers, Dana. They gave them cigarettes and wine coolers. Come on, kids were smoking cigarettes at like 9 years old or some shit back in the day.
I actually smoked pot before I smoked cigarettes when I was younger.
Huh. Cheers. Oh, and this, of course, I mean, this is just, again, they're going back to, we're going to pretty much, this is what's when they say a keyhole opens or unlocks or whatever, and I believe a child is the key, and they do their whole telepathy, razzle dazzle, and that's kind of what's going on here, I believe.
I personally think that's where they go when they quote unquote go home. They ain't going home. I
think they can. I think it depends on if they make it through this process. Because even they said like it was such an intense thing when they do the dream box, they can cause an aneurysms and stuff like that, that going to that next stage is, if they're injecting them with things to cause those abilities to increase to dangerous levels. So it's almost like, if you're taking on an ability and your body can't handle it, but some people can. Those are the people that I think are like Annie. Like you said, the main chick that was from Weeds, I can't remember her name now. Those kind of folks, I believe, possibly made it through. Because she's got a lot of weird quirks about her that signify there's a little bit more to her going on. But we'll see. Hell yeah. Some giggly grass, the exotic lettuce. Hell yeah. Yeah, they only gave them cigarettes and wine coolers, to be fair. I don't think they even gave them weed. They wasn't.
No, they didn't.
Did they? I'm gonna have to go back and see. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I don't think they did. It wasn't. How do I want to phrase this and still sound positive? You know what? Fuck. They're not cool enough to do that in the show. I mean, I know that they can make, changes to adaptations. That could have been one they made. All right, this is, I believe, the dream box, and this one's weird because when it goes through the video, it's not just that one, right? It kind of goes around, and you'll see. To me, it looks like somebody's screaming. You can almost see other figures possibly in the back, like it's somebody's face here, and they're screaming. So, that again, back to them. Maybe I don't know if this is that they're connecting to, or they're telling them they're connecting to something, but really they're just connecting to just people in general. And they're kind of leading them to certain individuals that they're going to have to take out later.
Possibly, or just spy on in general. You don't have to necessarily take them out like the way the little boy was able to kind of like put himself in the dog. They could use it for spying too. True.
Let's see. Jen, the teacher, says, so Hendrik said something interesting, said the words collective lens when in the room with Luke. I think that collective lens is produced in that room with them all connected, connecting their powers together and enhancing each other's powers.
See,
It's
that's forward.
possible.
That's some forward thinking there, Jen.
Right?
It's definitely
That's why she's the
possible.
smart one.
'Cause I don't know what they meant by collective lenses. I don't even know if Luke knew what that meant.
Like all the kids together in that room that's got the goggles on,
right.
Collectively can make something happen, but maybe not individually. So it takes several of them or something, like the collective lens or something. And that may be more so the lens to see, well, who's the bad guy we need to take out, because then the other people, like maybe the ones we're following, do the taking out.
Interesting.
See.
Jen says, the keyhole was an opportunity, and the collective lens produces the hum to attack the target through the keyhole, hence the plane crash. Yeah, no, it was very clear that the kids are the reason why the plane crashed, because Annie says it pretty much. Yeah. Like I said, everything in here to me is pretty straightforward.
Yeah, when the guy sees it on TV, everything kind of clicks a little bit,
I mean, Dana's right. All jokes aside, everything's for me pretty straightforward. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if I can keep this up all night. It's nice about the show. I kind of feel like this dude. You just get on the elevator, just go.
Just get on there.
Just go. Just go. Let's just get this shit over with. The faster I can get through the episodes, the better. Right, kid? Just give him the old 1-2. Right? Oh, he just gave him a jab. Oh, he's so cool, man. You're right. He's so resilient.
Like
he's a man's man.
They had to stretch the story. The budget was kind of small. Come on.
And they let the doctor who can't find a vein put the fucking needle in the arm. What? Again, just because we want to be cruel and just try to make these kids look more, like they're being tortured, so later they can come back and kill them all. And it's not even necessary. Like, you had a nurse, the other dude did it the day before. He just was like, like, what the fuck, right? Doctor? Just go back to your goddamn desk. I'm sorry. I apologize. That wasn't nice. I'll go back. You know what? It was awesome. And he did the best he could at trying to find that vein. And that kid should appreciate the fact that he gets to be part of this. All right. He's being very selfish right now, and he should be really proud of the fact that he gets to be part of this, and he gets to power up. Scarlet. I know. Look, he didn't even have to incubate. He's fine. He's fine, Dana. He's got to calm down. Well, you know what? Had he listened to instructions, James, he would have been fine.
Save the cheerleader, save the world. Oh, wait, wrong show.
Maybe that's why they show the Amy says maybe that's why they show the eye keyhole. It's a combination of everyone's powers together into one. It definitely could be, especially when we see the intro scene with all the kids there. I don't know if they're all going after one or if they got multiples, but yeah, they're definitely sending out that super psychic connection, because Annie said that she felt the vibrations or whatever, that signal woke her up, which in turn lets us know that Annie has been psychic this whole time. That's how she's picked up on stuff from the cop. She was reading his mind, which further lets me think that she has been part of the Institute and she made it out, because she was able to sense that and feel that, and like her powers are strong, right? She established that like episode 1 with the cop, how she was able to know things about him from his past, the same way that it's now explained with the young child, that his powers and how, sort of up and amped they are, he is able to pick up on all of their, like, anything anybody's thinking, right? He's able to put thoughts into their mind. So Annie picking up on all of that, also explaining the fact that she explained it was a plane crash, that the pilot, that they inserted the wrong, like, coordinates or numbers into the pilot's head in order for the crash to happen. Those parallels together, I mean, it fully explains it between this child and Annie, pretty much what's going on in back half. At least from my point of view, it's pretty straightforward at this point.
Right. Well said. Well said. It is kind of seemed like that's how it's playing out for sure.
Yeah, it's all the fun I was having at the beginning. It is pretty predictable. All right, guys, I'm sorry if I led you on. I'm not as thrilled so far with this show as I would like to be. It's a little bit more slow and boring for me. Like I said, it's too predictable. So I'm sitting here like I haven't, not that I've figured out like every little detail to the show, right? But as far as like the overall plot, and I mean, we even said last week that they were probably going to be using this to kill government officials or some kind of corporate officials, leaders in the world for whatever purpose, good or bad. Annie was probably going to end up getting jacked up at some point just because she knew too much. We didn't know when, but we knew that was coming. Especially getting close to the cop, talking about, especially when I thought it was coming sooner. Actually, I think I might even said that. I can't remember, but I know when we were talking about the lady on the street that she confronted, whose child supposedly, drowned or whatever. But she was like, no, it's at the Institute. It's at the Institute. I was like, girl, you screaming that on the street, right? And you might have even said that too, Dana. I can't remember, but I know we talked about it. And I was just like, we kind of sort of predicted it a little bit. Like, and it's, Yeah. There, that's still being nice, James. I wasn't mean. See?
Yes, that was very well stated.
I'm very professional, James. Thank you.
It's still not awful. Like, I
What's
can't
up,
even
Bill?
put it in the category of some of the other shows that we have thought were awful. If it even gets a number in your rating, then it's better than the ones we gave 0 to. So
honestly, I mean, I give this one a pretty bad rating, though, Dana.
Are you giving it a 0?
I'm pretty damn close. Because I feel like, well, what is the point?
So that means there's hope.
Yeah, but that's only because I like the cop. I give it a 0.5,
Okay.
and I'm going to show you exactly why. It's the only thing that captivated me in this episode. Hang on. Matter of fact, well, you got me hopping around, Dana. Damn it. Hang on.
What? I didn't even do it.
Look.
I've been sitting here very quiet. Just
girl, he opened them curtains
laughing.
and the light shone on him. It's like, hell yeah.
Oh,
I wish
yeah,
he
he's
could
sexy.
show more, right?
He's sexy.
There you go, Dana.
Men, cover your ears. He's sexy. We get to say that too. Yeah, he's sexy. Guys, little scruff.
Look, ladies, take it in for a moment. I'm sorry, James, Bill.
Oh,
we're gonna
yes.
take it in. Like I said, when he opened that, he didn't even open the curtain, Dana. He ripped that bitch open. He just like, and the light came in on it. It was like angels were singing. And I was like, oh hell yeah. And then we got back to the rest of the episode, and I was like, oh well, fuck me, man. I'm bored again.
He's not too shabby. Not too shabby. Sorry, baby, but he's not too shabby. Miguel's sitting right next to me eating his ice cream.
Look, man, you guys like this fucking there's a sexy girl in it. I don't give a shit. You want to Google eye her. Right? I mean, it is what it is.
Right?
We don't often get to see such beautiful.
We deserve eye candy too. We deserve eye
displays
candy too.
of muscles and such.
Right?
Dude, that beard ain't bad either.
Right? The scruff is what sells
right?
me. I love some scruff.
All right. Sorry, gentlemen.
Sorry.
Damn, Amy, he ripped it open like 50 Shades. Oh, shit.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, boys.
Oh, man.
It's a little bit of a girly session right now.
But we get back to the episode. We got the bell ringer and the lizard, and he's off to do his nightly duties. But let's get back to our boy here. We've been bouncing all over the place. I got to get to this part because I'll forget about it. So
He even looks good in his little policeman uniform.
we'll get back to him, Dana. Don't worry. We got to get through. See, that is the only thing I like about the episode. So I give it like a 0.5 just for the officer. But I would have gave it a full point for the officer, but I had to take a half a point away because his dumbass was talking to the reporter. So he ain't as smart as I thought he was. But that's all right. Stupid, he got Annie killed.
Right?
But anyways, what's up, EJ? What's up? What's up? See, Jen says, I just watched Untamed on Netflix. Check out Eric Bain. Haha, drool. All right, there you go. And what's up, Chris? Hang on to that. Yeah, you're there. Well, how are you over here? Usually have them over there. What in the hell happened to our stuff?
I'm everywhere.
I know. Fuck shit. No, I'm gonna fix that.
No, I was just getting home. I did watch this, and I attempted to watch it, I think, a couple times.
Oh, did you miss my opening?
I did. Yeah. I'm just kind of.
Oh no, it was beautiful. You have to go back and watch it.
Okay.
Later. Well, we have barely gotten into the episode because I was just so captivating, man. It's a 10 out of 10. I've just could not wait to talk about it.
Oh my god.
Wait,
Here we go,
what?
James.
Hey,
Here we
Chris.
go, James.
Hey, Chris.
See,
What's up?
he believes me. Chris believed it.
Here we go.
Did I hear 10 out of 10? Wait.
Even he doesn't believe it. See?
No, I was talking about that was so funny.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that was being sarcastic. Yeah.
No. Scarlett being sarcastic, never. Ever. She doesn't have it in her.
She had it in her for like 7 minutes straight. 7 minutes straight, like 2 or 3 different times before Chris showed up.
I need to know what this intro is about now. I feel like I'm missing out.
No, I just said really nice stuff about the episode. Oh my god, I'm
sure
in
you
tears
did.
over here. Look at the laughing.
Right?
Oh,
Just
man.
threw her under the bus. Just threw her. Just didn't take it. Just there you go. Right under that big old bus.
No. God damn, you gotta go back. I can't read like that energy was just there, man. I can't redo that. It was oh my god.
Yeah, it was a you had to be there moment. I get it.
It was the bubbly personality that is Scarlett.
I said very nice things because Mama always said if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. So I was being very kind.
Yeah, my mama told me that, but yeah.
But what's left off of that saying is the tail end of it that says, but if you're just going to say a bunch of sarcastic shit, keep your mouth shut too.
No, my mama never told me
Oh,
that part.
snap.
That's not the part
snap.
that we got.
Zing.
No, that's a Tennessee thing. That's not an Alabama thing. We don't teach that down here.
I'm just
So Scarlett, tell us how you really feel about this episode.
Right?
Well,
Right?
Oh no,
Elaborate
wait,
further.
you don't know.
on your
We were
feelings.
Chris. You know what is so beautiful about that is you got here really at just the beautifulest moment because we got through some things. You know, we talked about a few little things, and now it's time to really dive into this episode. We covered pretty much the basics of kind of the. I want to say we already pretty much covered the plot of the episode, right? Plane crash, you know, Annie, the connections with the kid. There's a few other little things we're going to dive into. But we pretty much covered kind of the gist of it. But now it's the time to get into it, the meat of it, and really tell people how we feel. So this just came in perfect time. So we get to one of its most beautiful moments right here, right? Because the kid, this little piece of shit kid here.
Look at him. Look at that grimace on his face. Poor kid.
Look, he honestly, if he would just, he doesn't realize how privileged he is to have this awesome doctor right here that was going to inject this who couldn't find a vein, Chris. I mean, they put the doctor who couldn't find a vein on the fucking job to inject this motherfucker. Why? I don't know. When you had this awesome dude right here on the last episode who had no problems just like jamming that shit in there and just getting it over with, right? It's no problem fucking this kid over at every turn. Literally.
I will tell you, I have had nurses try to draw up blood samples and pop veins. Like they pop like
oh my
3.
God, yes.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yes.
isn't that the worst? You're like,
Yes.
God damn it. Get somebody
I've
in
had
here who can take a
butchers.
fucking blood sample. Yeah.
I've had
Right?
butchers. The lady today was actually very nice. I had to compliment her. I said, I did not feel anything, and you only had to poke me once. I was like, you're great. I was like, I've had people who I've walked home bruised and beaten.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is the greatest doctor ever.
Oof.
With the best nurses, they have the best bedside manner. Great. I mean, really, the kids should be fucking thanking them at this point. I don't understand what his problem is.
That he's using to inject them with. Oh my god.
What, man? It's standard.
Yeah, right.
Right?
What if it's just vitamins?
Right? They help him grow big and strong. His telepathy.
Vitamin B shot.
Like your Flintstone, like your Flintstones vitamins.
Right?
What were those commercials?
What did the doc say? Just like in the army, so you're serving your country, son. You take it like a man and don't be a bitch. And look, he didn't even need to be incubated. He's fine.
Well, that's that's actually kind of a good point you make. Like what they do with the draft, even though we don't draft anymore. But that's kind of what these kids are, right? Like they're drafted whether they like it or not.
And they make reference to that in or right before this when he's talking to the doctor.
That's right. Yeah.
Before he gets into the chair, and then of course he tells him, they're just like in the army, lots of shots, just little shots.
So, real quick, were you guys gooning over that other lead actor?
Don't worry about that, Chris.
You guys are gooning
none of
over
your
that.
business.
That was the only thing about this episode that captivated me, Chris. I gave the episode a 0.5. Well, I gave it a 1 until the cop actually did something that I thought was stupid. So I dropped it down to a 0.5 rating on the episode. And it's only because of, damn it, now I got to go back to the shot, Dane. It's Chris's fault.
Right? It's okay.
I heard there was gooning going on here.
Yeah. The episode for me got a 0.5 because of this shot right here. Well, actually got a 1, and then later it got dropped down to a 0.5. This shot right here is a 1 for the episode. Like the episode sucks. The episode completely sucks for me, except for this. So I rated the episode a 1 based off this image. And then I'm gonna drop it back down to a 0.5 later. I'll explain that when we get further into the episode. But yeah, so you're all caught up.
Women do it too. Women do it too. He's that.
We're all caught up, right? All right. So back to this shit that I'm fucking is the dumbest shit ever, right? So our boy here, he's good, right? As long as he follows the rules, Chris, as long as he does what he's told, he's good. You don't have to worry about shit, right? Except for the fact that, they injected him with whatever the fuck this is that causes him to completely fucking go in pain. He can't even keep his head straight. They turn on this fucking TV. That who the fuck knows what this shit's doing to him. And then he's like, just keep your head still, son. If you just keep your head still and keep your eyes on the screen, you'll be perfectly fine. You won't get popped in the face or electrocuted. No worries.
I was getting Clockwork Orange vibes from this.
What, could they have not look, they've already strapped this kid down, right? His arms, his legs, whatever. You're telling me y'all got all this fucking money you couldn't have invested into some fucking thing that goes onto the back of his neck and onto his head to keep his head straight, instead of having to pop kids in the head and electrocute kids that you're trying to use in some government bullshit. And I believe their brains are part of that. Like, why would you pop them in the head, which would disorient them, while you're trying to get them to fucking see dots?
Mm-hmm. I'm with you. Yeah. You think they'd have the resources to
properly, instead of letting this fucking sociopath or whatever the fucking psycho just torture the shit out of these fucking kids. Like, it's not even horrific or scary. It's just fucking stupid. Like, they have a purpose for these kids. There is an absolute purpose for these kids. They have high levels of telepathy, according to storyline. Much needed, right? They got to make them for the keyholes. They got to, fuck keyhole opens. They got to have, I guess, a key to fucking go in there. I don't know. But they need these kids for this fucking situation. So what are we going to do? Instead of you already fucking strapped them down. Why would you not just complete the head's the only thing left? Strap the motherfucker down. You already did it anyways. It's not like we're, strapping the head down's too far. No, we were already popping them in the face and electrocuting them. I'm sorry.
Well, it's like Clockwork Orange. Yeah, you gotta
find good help these days. I mean,
you gotta find a tool that keeps their eyes open, like Clockwork Orange.
It's hard to find good help because this type of institution, you can't just hire anybody.
Loose lips sink ships.
Like doctors that can find veins and stuff.
Right. I mean, because why else? I mean, we just pop the shit out of the children. That's going to help him see the dots better, right?
Discipline, Scarlett. It's discipline.
Again, Dana, when you get popped in the head, I don't necessarily think I can focus my eyes on a fucking TV screen. I mean, I might be able to, I'm gonna be like, look, he doesn't even open his eyes. They don't even force his fucking eyes open, really. They just more about his head looking straight forward. Because he doesn't see his fucking eyes.
Yeah,
It's like he's
All he's looking at is his fucking
somebody
head.
hits me hard enough, I'll see dots.
But
Yep,
I'm like,
just-
seriously, he's not even looking at the kid's eyes. All he sees is the direction of the kid's head. He has no idea if the kid's eyes are open. So all he's just fucking put a thing on the goddamn back of the neck and hold his fucking head there. And then you can, you would know if he's fucking looking at something or not, because you wouldn't have to be behind his ass.
well, maybe he's absorbing it. He has to be facing it, but he's absorbing it. I don't know.
Remember, eyes open, face forward. Right. So our dude back here can't see his fucking eyes.
Right. Yep.
But he's gonna make sure that head stays straight. Pop the shit out of you, son, whether you looking over there or not. But I don't know if you're looking other than the direction of your head. So it just didn't make any fucking sense to me. Again, you're gonna disorient him by popping him in the head while you're trying to get him to focus on a screen and he's got drugs pumping through his body that's causing all kinds of other who knows what the fuck. It just doesn't seem like it's actually helping them. Like, I get, like, you don't like kids or whatever, you torturing little motherfuckers, whatever, but you have a job here, right? Like, there is an actual purpose other than torturing the kids. You would think you would want to get them through that. I mean, it doesn't. But we get to see colors, folks. We saw dots. Red, green, blue. We saw the colors. Right? It was important, Dana. I put it on the thumbnail.
Taste the rainbow.
How important it was.
Colors. Look at the colors.
I know, right? I mean, it's like we're back in grade school.
What if you're colorblind? Yeah, right. I mean, imagine if they were colorblind. I knew a kid who was colorblind.
Oh,
he couldn't.
I do too. I know a few people who are colorblind. I wonder.
Yeah.
Look, see, Chris
Shades
thinking
of
outside
gray.
box.
Shades of gray, black and white.
Yeah. I mean, and again,
it's like disco.
Had he just done as he's told, right? He would have been fine. He saw the dots. All he had to do was say, I see the dots, and he would have been okay. But no, he had to go all fucking silent and shit. I'm a big man. I ain't gonna say shit. How'd it work out for you, sweetie?
Man, you're running him through the meat grinder right now.
No, look. Oh, you back, champ. Look.
Oh,
he's back. Oh, look. Welcome back, hon. You ready for some more fun?
Harsh.
What do you see on the other side? So I'm assuming once they have connected, again, it goes back to sort of like remote viewing and other telepathy and stuff. Once they've connected to it, they're trying to get them to see. I mean, this is pretty basic. We actually did this in psychology class in high school one time, and it was more of a joke thing. And our teacher asked us, who in here thinks that, like they were psychic or whatever? And, kids were all like, ha, 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 and raise your hand, right? So he pulls out a deck of cards, pulls up a card. You got to guess what it is. Most kids don't guess it right. Every once in a while, you get lucky. But so that's kind of what he's doing here, too. Guess what's on the other side? And yeah, kid, I mean, I imagine after passing out like that and being popped and excruciating pain, you could give two fucks less about your kitty cat on the other side of that paper, Doc. But that didn't stop him from trying to encourage him, though, right, Dana?
No,
look at all that encouragement.
He's all right. It's just a flesh wound.
It's so much encouragement.
What a cute kitty cat.
Oh, he just,
Yeah.
that's going to encourage him further to want to give a shit about your fucking flashcards. Yeah, that's real encouragement.
That guy does a good job. I'm sorry.
It's a little shock. It's just a little one blowing it up out of proportion. It's all right. He's young. He'll survive.
The dude right there with the beard, he does do a good job being a douchebag. Like he does sell it pretty well. Like his acting. Like
yes.
You look at that guy. Like, this guy's a total dick. Yeah, look at this guy. Like he's a total dick. Like he sells it well.
Yeah, this right here is my favorite. Is when he does the smile.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the eyebrows and that smile. That's evil.
It's like, yeah, I'm doing this, and you like it, and I'll make you like it.
Oh yeah, he lets them know this episode, right? I mean, the kids get their ass kicked, but it's all right though. You know why? You know why, Chris?
Why?
They got a unicorn Trojan horse in this little child right here. This little motherfucker here can do it all.
Mm-hmm.
He could hear he put himself inside of the mind of a dog. He literally got to see through the dog.
This guy is the male equivalent of a Mary Sue. You know, like he's OP. He's way overpowered. I think in this series. I think
Exactly.
you're hitting on that. I think you're hitting on that. Yeah.
Exactly. A little too convenient. Some might say a little too easy.
Plot device. He's a plot device, basically.
Right. So yeah, he's kind of like the magical unicorn, right? It's just anything you need, it's fine. It's perfect, versatile. He's awesome.
He's
Just
the Bran
nice.
from Game of Thrones, right?
Right.
See everything, know everything, getting everybody's head.
And it just, and again, it furthers what I already said they were doing in the first 2 episodes, which is that whole trope of the kids coming up and kind of overcoming of age story or what the fuck.
Wait, I have a question.
And they gave it to the youngest of all the little fuckers. Like, God damn it, like there's so many kids here. You could have. I thought Luke was going to be the fucking superpower. Even the Nick dude. Give it to this little kid.
The chosen one.
Wait. I have a question for James. So, do you think the telepathy in this show is science based or magic based?
Good question.
Yeah, it breaks the laws of physics, so that would go outside the realm of what should be possible. But, you know, like the Foundation, like I said, that show, I really like it. It's set in the future, like thousands of years and stuff. And they have developed, like humans have somehow gained that ability. But I still think that's, to me, far-fetched. That, you know, when you think about what that entails, either one of those, reading minds or seeing the future, I mean, that's supernaturalistic, you know?
Well, evolution, if you look at, if you're a believer in the theory of evolution, like how many years did it take for humans to become the human form that we all know now? You know what I mean? And so like for them to you know, have these types of powers, like you were saying, I mean, you would think that would evolve over time. So I tend to agree. It's more magic.
But it breaks the laws of physics no matter how you throw evolution of the human species into it.
You can throw it out the window. It's all magic.
It's kind of, I guess, magic. I guess
that's what I'm leaning towards.
But now, okay, this is my brain working, and this could be a stupid question, but can physics change? Like, can it be altered or changed in some way?
Well, changed in the ways that it always has because of mankind. You know, I guess squirrels and those type things don't change physics, but we have laboratories and machines, and we're smashing atoms together and figuring shit out that, you know, is beyond comprehension almost.
And to be honest, science changes as well. Throwing that out there.
But you know,
equipment and stuff.
But no matter what we do in the lab or how far we look out into space with a telescope, physics is physics. Kind of, you know, we do kind of know how the universe works, and we can predict things. Like, let's say aliens did come to Earth, you know, whatever. That breaks the laws of physics in all kinds of ways if that kind of happened in itself. But gravity, because of what we understand about gravity, we know they would be relatively our size, because there wouldn't be any 800-foot tall giants. There wouldn't be any probably little bitty people unless it was machines, just because of gravity and what it takes to really sustain a big enough brain to have logic and, you know, all those things you factor into it. We know that they'd probably be our same size, and, you know, we can figure out stuff. So science is pretty amazing.
Yeah. And I don't want to detract too much, but this reminds me of
another stupid question.
If you've ever seen Interstellar,
would be like, if we did discover people like this, would we do these kind of science? Would there be some kind of thing done to them like this show?
Hell yeah.
Not that we would.
Hell yeah.
The science base that they're trying to do can be somewhat plausible if somebody like this did exist.
Hell yeah, they'd be studied and probed and probbed and hell yeah.
I mean, the attention and the power seeking the
And-
ability of the power that you could be gained from it. Definitely.
Yeah. And I actually see, I don't believe it can happen because I think it's more magical. But let's just say, okay, kind of could. What way could it happen? I don't think it'll be like a mutation or evolution type of thing. It'll be something created in a laboratory that can be given to a soldier or a politician or some billionaire that wants to be even richer, that kind of thing. It'll be a drug that can make you do that. Kind of like the boys where, they can inject you with something and you get a superpower.
Mhm.
So even if it's not long lasting, it'll be something that's injected probably and caused.
I agree. Yeah.
Interesting.
And Amy,
So
I'm the one that usually finds said lost keys and or wallet in my house, at least. Look, man, that's why I'm good at Bioshock. I will find every fucking piece of ammo in there.
I know. I played
I
Splitgate
am-
with you. You can find me anywhere. I don't know how you do it.
I lose everything. I am literally the person that will have my glasses on top of my head and start freaking out because I don't know where my glasses are. Yes, I have done it. I'm not ashamed of it. I am one of those people.
You
Not
gotta
a
get
lose
those.
stuff, but I can find it usually pretty
You gotta get
quick.
those
So I'm
key
like,
finders. The key finders where you hook
Oh
them
my
up to your
God.
keys, and then you get like the
I
thing.
can
Then you lose like
I
the
can
other
put
end.
something down and 2 seconds later be losing my mind because I can't find it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
because
know.
like the
I am-
worst is usually is I don't lose my stuff is other people move my items, and so I have to predict where they moved it to. So I've gotten good at predicting where I just know where everybody's at in the house. So I'm like, you've been in this room. What did you touch? Okay, so now I know when you come and ask me where's my phone or where is my whatever. I'm like, well, did you check this room? This is where you were over there by this spot. Did you check there? And they'll be like, yes. And then I'm like, are you sure? I swear I double checked, I triple checked, I quadruple checked. And then I go over there and I literally 2 seconds I find it. Somebody's right there.
I can see the
I'm not
Scarlet
that bad.
Investigations ink.
I'm not that
happening.
bad, but yes, I have had my
No,
glasses
I
on
kid
top of
you
my head
not.
and literally freaked out.
My husband lost something in the bedroom and he lost his I don't want to say it because he lost his 420, happy stuff, and I fucking had to find it. But he swear he looked all over the bedroom for it. I walk in the room and I'm like, I bet you it's under the bed. I flip, the sheet up a little bit and I look under the bed, it's right there. And so I'm like, probably when you were looking in the bed and you tossed things, it was probably in one of the blankets and you tossed the blanket, right? And it fell and it rolled under the bed. Sure enough, that is exactly what happened. Took me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I didn't even need a flashlight.
No, I hear.
Oh, that would suck, Amy. That would suck. That would definitely suck.
Oh, you are most welcome,
The key
hon.
finder. Put the key finder on your shit, and then you end up losing the key
Oh,
finder.
shit.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what happens.
damn,
You
that's
lose
even
the other
more
end of the key
brutal.
finder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Do you
is.
have to have a
misplace
key
that.
finder for your key finder? Like when
It's the endless cycle.
when
You just
does
keep
it
ordering.
When does it
Amazon
end?
wins.
That's why I become a
does it
creature of
end?
habit. I become a creature of habit with those types of things. It's like I come in, I do this, I put my keys here. Like, you have to kind of like
Right.
come up with a routine. Yeah, like okay, I know this is what I do. So if it's not here, something something messed up happened. And like you said,
Right.
then you're kind of on a wild goose chase looking around. But
But,
yeah, creature of habit.
But this kid here, he got the snacks he wanted.
Oh my God.
He inserted his thoughts into this man's head and said, "Did you?" So I don't fucking remember. He said something about licorice.
I remember this scene. Yeah.
I mean, I remember he said something about licorice and something, and then he was like, "No, something. Wait, what?
I remember
Did
wanting
you put that
licorice
in
when
my
I watched
head?
this scene.
You're
I
a
was like,
little
"Oh, I can get licorice."
catacomb of something or another," and I'm like, And it was how they revealed his powers in this episode. I found particularly frustrating because I'm like, oh my God, he's got and this. He hasn't even made it to fucking have they even injected this kid with anything yet? From my understanding, maybe once.
Yeah.
Like they might have gotten the baseline, but he's only been here like what, a day
or so, day or two, maybe.
Yeah. So he's not even really he's not even where our other boy Luke is, right? I'll at least say that
He's
much.
not indoctrinated as much. Yeah.
Right. What's up, baby Clay? So how this motherfucker's Oh my god, he's able to read all kinds of shit, right?
Look,
He's just popping
there's-
off throughout the episode like he is the golden child. As Miss Amy said earlier, I think it was Amy or Jen, one of you ladies. I'm sorry, where was it? Yeah, there, Jen the teacher. Yep, golden child. Better watch out because we have a new golden child.
Little by little, you're supposed to fall in love with this character.
Yeah.
Well, they definitely want to force it. They definitely want to force
They
it
want
on
to
you.
jam it. Yeah. I don't like.
You know what? I'm not hitting that right now because
I'm
it's
going
on
on the
screen.
record.
I'm not.
I don't like this kid at all.
I don't.
Next-
No, I don't like any of these. I mean, like
next
I actually,
episode, you'll
the
fall in love.
only child I like is he's not really a child. To be fair, he looks like he's probably at least damn near graduated, like college, early college, maybe senior at best. I don't really know. He seems a little bigger, but either way, this is about the only one I like, and the show holds him back even to my frustration, where I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, just because he didn't take his shirt off and stand by a window.
James, no. What I was frustrated about is because they held him back. He was going to, I wanted to
Keep the
see
shirt
him.
on.
And yeah, no, I think he's underage, James. That's disgusting.
I'm just saying.
I don't know how old this child is. That
Right.
is disgusting, James.
Yes.
How dare you?
At least we're going to Google Eye.
Way to turn it
update
around.
people.
Right? Like, I don't know what goes through your mind, James, but I prefer mine to be legal.
Come on.
See?
He's like 8. This kid's like 16 going
I have
on, like,
no
24.
idea how old this kid is. I have no idea how old he is, and I'm not going to assume. Damn it!
No matter what way you
provide a driver's license.
that,
Damn
Chris,
it!
it's not going to sound okay.
Right?
There's no way to spin that in any way, shape, or
I don't know
form.
what the fuck y'all were into, but I prefer legal, and they produced
Yes.
a license.
This
You
kid's like
ain't got-
22. Are you kidding me? This kid ain't
I have
fucking
no idea.
16.
But
If
I don't want to even look. He is playing a child right now, and y'all are talking about this man's shirt
Playing
off.
a child right now.
I don't want to think about that. That is
If you
no.
can't go to the store and buy yourself a bottle of liquor, yeah, that
And I don't know if he
Yep,
can or
no.
can't. I didn't go investigate. If you would like to go check out his
You
page,
triggered him, James. Just see, this is
if
what
you would
happened.
like to
You
go
triggered him.
check out his page, Chris, and see,
I'm gonna mute.
you can
I'm
hit
gonna
him
mute
up.
my mic.
James, would you like to go hit him
we-
up after stream? Go see how old he is?
we're classy. We're classy over here. We're classy.
Sometimes.
Oh, God.
Well,
Okay.
a certain kind of class.
Okay.
Classier than that.
Class without the CL.
Baby
No, I
Clay,
mean,
how do you
look,
look?
man, I'm just saying, look, we ain't that degenerate around here. God damn, that's just fucking, that's too far, Chris. I can't, coming from you, I can't.
Hey, I'm the one who
believe that.
came in with you guys gooning over some dude with no shirt on. I don't know what you're
He's
talking
legal. Thank you very much.
Listen, no. For all the times that I know Scarlett probably has, that I have had to sit around and listen to boys fucking, oh, she's sexy. You saw that picture? You see her? She's hot.
about. Nah, guys don't do that. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Please, even on some of these boys streams that we've seen, they have the freaking chicks in the lingerie mopping the floor. I don't want to just stop it.
In all honesty, he may be a grown ass man. I have no fucking idea.
I can't help it. Guys are shy and girls aren't.
All I'm saying, no, it ain't about shyness, sweetheart. Don't get it twisted now. That's
Girls
again,
are
that.
dirty. They just
So
let
are
us
you
focus
telling
on
me
it.
that you can
Yeah.
go after some? Careful, you don't make me say it, James.
Oh, don't say it, Scott. Don't say it.
Don't make me say it. But what I was gonna say was that what I wanted to see this character do was to kick this motherfucker's ass
Yeah,
right here.
I think it's coming. I don't know if it'll be him or not. We
Watch
might
your
lose.
phrasing, okay? At this point, I don't think
I
anybody
know,
can
right?
speak.
Yeah, nothing about cake. Nothing about.
No, y'all can't speak at all at this point. This is just y'all have totally fucked up the whole stream. You know what? Y'all degenerized it to a point where if we can continue. Yeah, we're shocking everybody at this point. Like she
Yeah.
is. Look at the outrage.
We may lose some people before we get to the hero.
Look, she's outraged. That is a hell of an outrage. See, there you go, Chris. Look at that acting.
Oh, she does not. Yeah.
Look, she's outraged. She's crying. It's not. You're not into it.
She loves that guy. She's
You're not into
under.
that, Chris.
she's
I mean, y'all are, I
underage.
mean, how old is she? Right?
she's probably more age appropriate to the dude.
She probably,
Okay,
I don't
fine.
know. I have no fucking idea because I didn't go research the characters to find out what their age is. If I could, want to look at the children and with their shirts off. James, Chris,
Shame. We need a shame bell. Shame.
ruined it. I wanted to like totally destroy this show and talk about how they held back my boy here and his rage against this little motherfucker, and y'all just see look what they did to my boy.
That's bad,
Look,
man.
man.
That's bad.
It'll never happen. What the fuck did he say? I forgot what the fuck he said. He was like, not now, not now, not never. Fuck you. Let him go. Let him fucking kick his ass. God damn it, they held me back.
You would think that someone you wonder if that guy's got powers, because you would think all these guys can like probably snap a little vein in my mind. Why am I effing with them? Or he's done it long enough. He knows, oh, that's not going to happen. I can really F with them.
Well, do we know? I mean, I'm assuming that thing on their ear is just a monitoring tag to keep track of them, but we have no idea what that does, right?
Right.
Right.
Is it shocking? I mean, can it do anything more than that? I have no idea.
Because he
And
seems
they don't
pretty
know,
bold.
but it probably doesn't do anything but just track them. But fuck knows. They don't know. Like, they keep trying to figure out what they can do and how to get out.
Maybe it's like Severance. It deactivates when they go in those rooms or something. But he's in the room with them, so still, he seems pretty bold to be around telepathics.
Well, to be fair, they're only so strong, right? Luke is not really that strong. He has to be triggered. We know that one kid has like some water. He can pick the water up and throw it around. The other younger child is able to insert thoughts, but apparently there's ways around that because Our Lady, where is she? Let me go back. Because the younger child was trying to read her mind and he couldn't read her mind. She was able to block it.
Right.
So there is some sort of defense to that. But again, she may be special. We don't know how many of these people in this facility were outside because Annie obviously, possibly, I think she has been through the Institute. It's just crazy for her to have that level of TP and the Institute hasn't touched her and they know who she is.
Right.
So that leads me to believe others have made it out or even stayed in the program. Yeah,
because maybe that's one of their kids, like in the girl there and Annie, because of their age, it was years ago. They went through the system back when it was early started,
right,
or something.
Because she said so about the 60s and the 80s and all.
Because then Annie said that one that did the airplane died, is the way I took it.
Mm-hmm.
The way
well, that'll be weird too, because if you think about it, it's like if they came out on the other side, don't they get their memory? It's like Men in Black. They get their memories wiped. Somehow their memories are still intact. So that kind of opens a door for more questions. Like, okay, if they were a part of this.
Annie's not, right? Annie's kind of crazy. Like her memory's slightly intact and not completely. The only ones that seem to still have their memory intact are those that are still part of the program.
So they never left, in other words. Think about it. They never left the program. They just became a different part. They became
part of the program.
Right.
And so Annie, remember the reporter said that Annie's like the third craziest in the town. Which leads, so you might have a few other lingering in the town who, when they were kids, they made it through. Like, I think the potential to go home is actually real. At least it was to a degree. I can't speak for now because these characters in the Institute kind of act like sociopaths. But it seemed as if there was hope for people to make it out. She even seems like it. I can't quite fucking. Why do I even care to figure out the goddamn character? But again, she does a lot of this like torture stuff to herself as well, which is like makes me think again. She's got a little bit more going on with her with the program and stuff. Like she's reminds me of God. I don't even want to make the connection, but I'm gonna do it. Dana, damn it. Severance, when some of the people would just do weird stuff that were part of like the cult sort of program, and they would have all kinds of weird things that they would do and stuff. So maybe not quite to the level of torture, but just sort of like these weird quirks within sort of, because it's almost cult-like in a way if they are keeping these people in there. It's supposed to be military-like, but it seems like there's a little bit more to it than that. Because there's corporations involved, there's other outside entities involved.
Well,
But
it's like enforced doctrination. I mean, really, like they don't really have a choice, So, yeah, I mean, there's a few different kind of elements that are going
right.
on here. Yeah.
And it seemed pretty straightforward. Yeah, and Amy, that's actually really good. Yeah, I would think they would hire people with strong abilities to watch the kids, right? Like especially if they made it through the program and they were especially early on, like, right? Because I'm assuming not everybody that's been in here is, the complete and lovable peach that are oh God, I gotta find him again.
And if that's the case, I would think they were true believers, right? Like, 'cause they went
Right,
through
like,
it and they're still a part of it. So they believe in it. Like, they're actually like,
right.
yeah.
Like, I'm assuming not everybody that has been part of this program has been a delight as this gentleman here. So perhaps there were times during the Institute where the program was a little nicer, a little laxed to a degree. And maybe that's why they had some of these individuals who made it through. Whereas now you got people, they're just beating it. Because I can't imagine Annie making it through if someone like this was just, completely around to help them on their way. This seems like they're making like this is the worst of the worst kind of situation at the Institute. Even like I said, there's infighting amongst the group with the security guard and our head lady. So I don't know. It is what it is. It's kind of pretty straightforward. And fuck, I done forgot what else I was going to say about it. God damn it.
Well, I'm looking at the reviews on IMDb right now, and it's gone down 1 decimal point. So right now it's currently rated at 6.8. Popularity is 15th place, which is pretty popular, I think, if you look at the IMDb board. So there's that. I go to the episode reviews too on these pages just because I like to hear what other people have to say or what they think about it and stuff. So it is getting good reviews. I am not in the 6.8, 6.9 camp.
Well, I was the first 2 episodes because I really had high hopes for it. I did give them, I want to say around a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm like,
I'm around that 4 or 5. Yeah.
Overall, I get this episode. I damn sure didn't want to give it anything but like a 1 maybe for my police officer. At least they gave me some eye candy. But then I had to give him another point. I had to cut it in half even, Chris, because of this shit right here. So Annie gives him all this information. He gets to see what's up, and then he just spills the beans to this lady, a reporter. Gets Annie killed.
Right. I think this was the first episode was slow. I thought the second episode was the best one, and this one was definitely a downgrade from the second episode for me, anyway, in terms of how I kind of rank the episodes.
Well, because I didn't feel like anything in this episode that I learned was really, like I feel like half of this episode was already predicted when we did the last stream.
Right.
So I'm like, okay.
I think it confirmed what everybody thought by the end of the second episode. I think it just kind of followed through with it, but like you could pretty much see where it was going. Like there was no like shocker or surprise. There was no real exciting element to it. That's the biggest disappointment I have with this. Like we were talking about this a while ago, but it's not really horror. It's not really a thriller. It's not really suspenseful.
No, it's not even what you think of when I think of a Stephen King sort of like thriller or horror, like a Pet Cemetery or anything like that, because it doesn't have that undertone. There's no like creepiness.
And I've seen Stephen King stuff where it is kind of like, I don't want to say slow burn, but it is slowly developing and it leads to something. I'm hoping that'll happen because I'm sitting there going, what? It's basically like a mystery sci-fi is kind of what I'm getting. And you know what I mean? It's more sci-fi mystery.
Is it even mystery at this point, though?
I don't know. I know it's very straightforward.
It's pretty straightforward. I mean, the only mystery is really what the dots are, and they and the dots. To me, it's the only mystery that I have. That's really the biggest thing left.
That Miss Sigsbee, Mary Louise Parker's character, like who's her father? That's the other thing. Remember, she was on the phone with him, and like I kind of want to figure out what's going on with that.
Her whole character is still a little question mark.
Mm-hmm.
We did get to see, let's see where it was that I gotta find it. I think it's towards the end. There's so much little things that happen, and I can't remember where anything in this fucking episode happened. It's when the lady you're talking about was on the phone with the big boss. Here it is. And so there we go. He's with presidents and stuff. So We get some images of. I'm assuming that's the guy on the phone.
Right.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's Lapidus.
So it's confirmed that's who that is, and his connections again to the government. I mean, we already. Thank you for the confirmation of what we already knew. Thank you for that. Did I learn anything further? No. Was anything revealed that we didn't already really know? Like, honestly, other than the fact that, yeah, Annie died, I mean, they revealed what we already knew. They revealed things, but they were things we already fucking knew were going to happen. So
Well,
it
and
wasn't.
again, yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, okay, so we're 3 episodes in. This is a mini series. There's only 8 episodes. I'm assuming there's not going to be a second season. And it's just it's not developing quick enough in that pace. Like if you're gonna do 8 episodes, like I just feel like more needs to happen. Like they got to get this train rolling, and they wasted so much time on exposition in the first episode. The second episode kind of picked up. This one kind of dropped off, and it's like, well, now you only have what, like 5 more episodes. So like, I was telling you this earlier, like the next 3 episodes, shit better go down. Like it better get exciting. Things better pick up. Things have to happen because you're gonna need the last episode or 2 to wrap things up, right? So the clock is ticking on this show, and I just kind of feel like they're not really making the time count. They're not making it count. You know what I mean? You only have so many episodes. You got to make it entertaining. My biggest problem is the dialogue is clunky. It's boring. The best thing about this show is the plot. The plot is the best thing about this show. It makes you interested and want to watch it. But when you watch it, it bored. It took me 2 viewings to watch this last episode. I literally fell asleep, woke up, and tried to rewatch it again.
Right.
The dialogue is not there. You're not sitting there. Look, I could watch a show with a shitty plot, and if the dialogue's there, the chemistry's there, and it keeps you watching, even though the plot might suck, at least you're finding yourself entertained, engaged, and watching it. This show just overall lacks that in terms of how I view it. Like, it doesn't grab me. It doesn't pull me in. It doesn't make me want to watch it. I'm not sitting here going, I can't wait for the next episode. That's just me.
Right. I mean,
That's just how I feel about it. She's like, harsh. I don't hate it. I'm not saying I hate it. I just,
I'm starting to get there. Well, I'm
hate it.
I'm pretty close though, because it's, like I said, the boring factor on top of the fact that I don't want to see another, kids over, or coming of age, overcoming all this shit kind of storyline. And the one plot that I did, or the one little thread that I did like, and even just sort of the theme or the vibe that it gave was Annie and the police officer here. And then that's kind of, I mean, yeah, he's still going to use her as the investigation to get to the Institute, I'm assuming, which we already knew that Annie was going to be the reason he got to the Institute, right? She was going to be the catalyst for that.
Mm-hmm.
Big spoiler.
Yeah.
So it's just, again, that's why
I find his
frustrated.
What? Is that
What?
a spoiler? What?
It's such a spoiler, right? We spoiled it before it happened last week.
I think their
Apparently-
story is more compelling.
Yeah, but it's the whole journey.
part.
Jeez,
Picking up to the fence.
Maybe.
It's going to be exciting.
Again, the town itself, the vibe that they gave when you watch it, I don't mind. That was when we watched the first 2 episodes, that was the only real thing I liked. All of this sort of vibe they got going on with the town. What is his whole deal with his device and having to do the keys, and how that connects maybe to something with keyholes and all that kind of stuff. And how they were kind of, maybe that was like a little subtle thing. That's all cool and all. But like you said, Chris, it's not enough to overcome the other side. I really am not into this whole side of things. It's just...
The mystery surrounding the Institute is more enjoyable than the actual inside.
And what is left of that? What is left of the mystery of the Institute? Other than whatever these dots do. Like, to me, the dots and that they're connecting to is the only other mystery, but we know what it leads to. they to me revealed it in this episode what that leads to. Unless I mean, and I would be look, I'm waiting for the twist. God, please send thy twist upon us so we can enjoy thine show.
That is a
Before I
great.
bore myself to death.
That's a great screen capture of the dots. You did well.
I took many of the dots as they formed. Even you like check and see. He's like, no, I don't want to look. Oh no, they're forming. More.
Oh my
And they have
gosh, another
fully
here.
dotted.
Ooh.
We're here. Dot dot dots. What's
See?
fun?
See?
So
That was pretty
and that
amazing.
is the only mystery. And I mean, it could. I mean, I guess it still could be aliens, or maybe it is literally a collective of maybe he's connecting to the kids in the back half. And I say that because when they do the dream box, and we see images of the dream box. Hang on, let me find them. I got the images of what I think is the dream box. Hang on, where did they go? God damn it. All right, this is part of it. We see little hallways and stuff. Hang on, I got it. God damn it, I can't remember. I tell you, I can't remember shit in this fucking show. Here we go. So when the little dude's in the little dream box and it goes around, we see, I swear it looked like a child's face or something. Other people and screams and stuff. Like, maybe they're connecting to, because remember, I said they had to connect to them, right? Or they. Maybe they are connecting to the other children in order to do the super magnifico fucking killing spree that they want to do on all of these people, that like the senator in the plane.
I'm still wondering why. Okay, so why are they harnessing these kids? Like, what evil are they trying to defeat? Are they just using them for, like, what's the end goal of what they're trying to do with these kids? I still don't completely understand the plot in terms of, yeah.
I think that's part of the mystery. And if it is a government thing and not some, third party type thing that's doing something,
well, I'm pretty sure the government, along with corporations, all right,
it's like part of the government saying they're trying to thwart attacks against the country or something that might, or something. Well, could it be like, what was that movie where they had precogs and they could know somebody was going to commit a crime before it happened?
No, Minority Report.
Maybe it's something like that. Like they're stopping something before.
Like
maybe they're stopping something before it happens even.
Well, I mean, they pretty much made it, when you watch the episode in this, on the timeline of the events, when the kids hear whatever the fuck that sound is, I believe that that's the same night that the senator dies. And Annie even lets him know that that was going to happen. She told him about, she got woken up by the same sound. She explains to him, as she mentions the Institute, she mentions the telepathy and what's going on. Talks about the third eye. So we further go through it, the kids hear it and all that kind of stuff, right? And so they tell you, hang on, I gotta actually go back further. When the kids are actually hearing it, they pretty much think it comes from the back half. So if it's coming, they said this was like the strongest one, right? Who was it? So we know they had that one kid back there that just went back there, and they are starting to connect. So whatever they did, and again, that's the only mystery is how that works to a degree. But with this child here, almost between him and Annie, I feel like the whole plot is damn near explained. His powers explained through what Annie said happened to the pilot. If the numbers were switched in his head because they replaced the numbers to get that distance, right? Because the kid explains when he's actually when they connect at the end of the episode to our girl that ends up going to back half, he connects with her, right? All the way up until she goes past a certain point under the concrete and past the doors, right? She gets out of his range. But his range is pretty fucking good. And whatever she did when she held hands too, they did that whole circle thing. I don't know if that was supposed to like boost their shit, because that's when our lady, the lady that played in Weeds, I swear to God, she heard it and she turned around and was like, all right, that's enough. We got to wrap this shit up, because she knew they were doing that. And she watched this go down on the CTV cameras or whatever. So she watched it and she knows she can hear what they're doing. She is fully aware of everything that is going on, and
Right.
she is allowing it.
Are you
She's
saying
allowing this child who is super fucking she even told the other lady, be wary of him because he can read your thoughts. She's
Yeah.
like, even when
Are
I'm
you saying
guarded.
he had something to do with the plane crash? The little
No,
kid?
what I'm saying is if we know his range, right, and all the stuff that they've explained about this child who has not had any injections, who has not connected to the collective, can you imagine if they had children to a degree like him, connected, boosted, the range
Right.
that they would have to
Well,
then
that's what the
inject the
collective
thought
lens.
into
The
to then
collective
inject the
lens.
thought, then to inject the thought into the pilot's head to switch the numbers and cause the plane crash.
Right. And that's when
I
they
mean,
held
they
hands.
fully. I mean, they fully explained it.
It was the same thing that happens, in that
Right.
room when everybody connects. They held hands, and it made that
Mhm.
sound, and that's what made the lady turn
It's the
around.
same, and she,
It's the collectiveness of it.
yes, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. To me, there's not really too much of a mystery, and I guess the dots and all that might be them connecting to the collective, the communal telepathy of whoever's there. Because like once they connect, right? They need to connect.
Right.
You got to connect to them. Well, who is them or they? Well, we know now that they could, like you just said, right? So you connected the other piece, right? The circle, they connected. So just the back half is a further example. I mean, is just a bigger example or a bigger sort of thing of that, right? Because the kid, he's already able to do these things without even being injected, basically. The younger child that they just have brought in. He's only been there like a day and a half, 2 days, one injection at best. And we already know that first injection is not like the second injection because we see that with Luke. First injection, the baseline, and it just kind of gets you a little boost, but it's not the same as when he connects to the dots. That's what they're wanting you to do so that you can enhance and connect to take out individuals that gentleman that we see on the phone. And the government need taken out because we have the photo of him shaking hands with the presidents.
Mhm.
I mean, this episode damn near explained everything that goes on with the Institute.
Well,
the only
it's
question is,
interesting,
what
yeah.
is the town? Like, I agree with Jen. To me, the only unpredictable storyline to me is the town.
What role do they play exactly, and what's going on, and
And
why? Right?
that's
Because
it.
they're in Maine. Like, why are they in Maine? Like, why? Like, what's up with the town?
Well, Maine is Stephen King's.
No, I
That's his
know, but
jam.
yeah, I guess
Most of
that's
his stuff, and I believe what I believe Stephen King is trying to do is he's trying to build like a universe, because I know that this is supposed to be in the same universe. I believe he's trying to connect all his shows because he's got that new It miniseries coming out that's also
yeah.
taking place in Maine.
The
And
dairy.
allegedly,
The It
I
show? Yeah.
believe all of Stephen King's stuff takes kind of place in the same world. I believe he has stated as much. I could
It's
be
like the
wrong,
same reality. Yeah. Gotcha.
sort of thing. Because yes, The Shining was in the same like the same place as
Cujo. Remember
no, not
Cujo?
Cujo, that other movie that came out.
Oh, I
I
know
will
what you're
circle
talking
back when
about.
I remember.
No, I know what you're talking about. God damn it, I can't think of it
And
either
they
right now.
talked about The Shine.
Yeah. No, that was what
So
was it, man? They did a sequel to it too. What the hell is that name of that
so
movie?
magic in Stephen King's world is called like The Shine.
What was
That's
his name? Ewan McGregor was in it, right? The second movie, anyway. It was
I
based off The
believe
Shining.
so.
Yeah. What was the name of that movie? Oh my God, maybe the chat can
So that's why I was asking, do you guys think is this science based that's happening to them, or do you think it's magic and the way it connects to Stephen King's
I
is
think it's sci-fi.
it's like The Shine.
It kind of feels sci-fi. Like they're wanting to go sci-fi because they're doing, they're in basically a lab kind of thing, and with the government involvement. Now, I'm not saying it's like real. That's why the sci-fi, it's fiction. But I don't see it. I don't think they're playing it off as like fantasy magic. This is more like fiction.
Oh, that
So-
movie, by the way, was Doctor Sleep with Ewan McGregor.
Oh yeah. That's right. Yeah.
And that was the sequel to
Too Shining.
Well, yeah, it was involved. There was 2 movies though. Doctor Sleep, I think, was the second one. I think there was another one.
Was there a third
before
one?
Dr.
No, there
No.
was The Shining, I thought, and then it leads into that one because I watched both of them.
Yeah, I could be wrong. Yeah, I do remember that Doctor Sleep. It was good on second watch.
It's
First
him
watch, I was
after
like,
he's all grown up. It's
Right,
the
right,
kid
right.
from The Shining when he's all grown up, and then he goes
Right.
back and he ends up basically he has to defeat other people who are feeding off the kids like him, and then he
Mhm.
takes them back to the house and kind of tries to end it all there.
Mhm. Mhm. Yep, sounds accurate. It's been a while, man. That came out a while ago. Jeez,
Yep.
that was
And
2019. Yeah.
Amy was asking, I don't know, garish and gray. I don't know. It looks like a bakery.
Yay! Bake some cookies. Get some.
It's just
Danish.
one of the places he has to go by and check and make sure everything's good to go. Yeah, it definitely does. We need more of something, or I can't. I don't know if I can.
Well, yeah, the next few episodes have to, like, when you look at a miniseries like this, there has to be a crescendo, right? Like, and so you
Mhm.
start low, and then it builds, and then you
Yeah.
peak, and then it has to trail off, and you have to kind of wrap it up. We're in
Right.
that territory now where episodes 4, 5, and 6 really need to have a lot happen, right? And then 7 kind of starts to wrap it up, and then by 8 you need a resolution. It needs to kind of come to an end, because I don't think they're going to do a second season. I don't see how they could do a second season, really.
Mm-hmm. And for those who are really into looking at things, the globe happens to be set here in this image with our dude that's on the telephone. I'll let you guys theory craft. I mean, we
Can we put to bed the whole From references to From too?
Well, I mean, I think there's some Easter eggs and possible, just similar production. So you're going to have like similar art. The intro is going to be played similar because the same
I know, but I
people
still
are
feel
doing
like
it.
they're
But
connected.
as far
Like,
as
they're not
like
connected.
being part of the same universe, unless Stephen King works something out with them, I don't see it being that way.
Yeah, I don't either, but I just know that talk continues. That chatter is still happening. So,
Oh, like Alien Grays? It could be.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, yeah, it's got to be some sort. This seems more of a sci-fi type of thing than
Well,
like
it's sci-fi, but I
typical-
don't see it being aliens.
Yeah,
And,
no.
It's not listed as sci-fi. I could tell you that.
and that's
I
weird
know.
because
Horror.
everything so far is just science fiction. I mean,
It's not horror. I'll tell you that. I mean, is there any horror in
That's
this?
what it's listed as.
I
'cause
know
when
it's
we-
not horror.
I tell you, it reminded me so much of that some of them episodes we did with Evil, especially one where David does the whole remote viewing, and he had to do that a few different episodes where they go through all that. And it reminded me a lot of that. Remember, did he have to do a collective thing at one point?
I don't know.
Remember, there was an
I don't
episode
know
where
if
he
it
was
I don't know if it was a collective, but I know
in a
there's
room with a
few
bunch of
them
other
in the
people.
room,
Yeah, I
but I
can't
don't
remember
know
if he
it
did a
was to harness
collective.
them together.
I can't remember if he ever did like a collective thing, but he did do a lot of these similar kind of things where they would kind of give him just a random something or another, and then he would have to focus on it, and eventually he would even be in people's heads, right? At some point he got so powerful as to where he would be
Yes.
kind of inside of them the same way the kid was inside
Yes.
the dog in his head or
Yes.
whatever.
Yes.
So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's very government sci-fi, like military, corporate, whatever, like BlackRock.
I just
So-
don't see the horror element at all.
Did you guys say that this guy is that lady's dad?
I don't think so. I mean,
No, because she was talking to her real or what
Real dad on the
her
phone.
dad,
Right,
Yeah.
right.
and she was talking to him like he had some type of issue, like whether it be Alzheimer's. But the way she was talking to him, your nurse is like he was having a problem with the nurse and stuff. So
Right.
he's definitely not this dude.
well, even when I thought of The Shining or even Pet Cemetery, although they're slow builds, there was a creepy, like thriller, that psychological horror element to it.
The underlying, yeah,
Exactly.
There was an
You
underlying
always kind of
element.
had this, like, you just knew something was just eerie
Right,
around the corner. I don't
Yeah,
feel that
this
at
I
all
don't get.
here.
No, I don't
Not
get it.
not even close.
Did
This
you
is-
guys like Stand By Me?
I did. Wait, the old school 80s
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That
That's
had more of
King.
a horror element than
Yeah,
than
that's
this does.
King as well. So it's like he's versatile, but sometimes it's not directly hard. You know,
Yeah.
he does
He
a
does
few of those.
psychological.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have to take Stephen King. He usually does psychological horrors.
Look at the Green Mile. Well, look at Green Mile too, right? He did the Green Mile, right?
Yeah.
Shawshank.
Yeah.
Well, he does a
Shawshank,
lot of
yeah.
things, but when I think of his horrors, they usually are psychological thrillers.
Right. I
This
just
is
don't like the
not
fact that they're
giving me that at
tagging as
all.
horror.
Yeah,
I don't
well,
get the horror here.
Because they're, for whatever reason, I guess that might even be what Stephen King. And see, I haven't read the book. This makes me,
No.
and I know you were talking about that, Chris. Like it makes you almost want to read it and see. Like this doesn't feel like a Stephen King horror.
They adapted it for a modern audience.
And I don't
it's
know how
Stranger
much
Things
they-
type of way of doing it.
Yeah,
Like
it's
got
very
that
kids, and I
modern-
don't mind that for like Stranger Things because it's a little bit more. I don't know why that one. At least, actually, that one gives us more horror than this does. That one's more
Mhm.
thrilling.
Mhm.
To be fair,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean the underworld or whatever,
Hey,
and dude
yes.
is creepier and shit than
This
this.
seems more of a procedural. Like this is more
Stranger Things.
procedural.
Different level of show for sure.
I mean, it still has that same kid, coming of age plot, but it does it so much better than this.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Whatever
it's-
this
yeah.
Definitely.
this is. Whatever I swear, I need to read the book because I feel like maybe they just completely.
I was gonna get the audiobook for this.
Is this the way
on
the
Amazon
story
just to listen to it on my
goes?
long work commutes?
Is
I
it
was
really
gonna do
this? I mean, does it creep? Is the book creepier? I'm missing something, and I'm.
I just think
frustrated.
like most books, there's gonna be more detail. You're gonna get way better. Books are usually better than the shows.
And since
But-
none of us know anything about the source material, we don't know what's actually changed.
Right? Yeah. Exactly. I might.
None
I
of us
mean,
have
yeah.
read the book, so we don't have anything to reference to.
Right. We're just going off what's presented to us as we go.
Right.
Correct.
And of course, she's got some papers back here I can't read, but she looks like she got some stuff going on. I'm assuming this was supposed to be the letter that the lady wrote. I don't know if it's supposed to be a suicide letter, or just some random papers.
Ooh, bottle
But I know
vodka.
it's
Woo.
planted.
She's a lush.
Oh yeah, lady planted it. I mean, Annie already told the cop that
Yeah.
she hasn't had a drink or any of that. She don't do drugs, and all of a
Right.
sudden, and she was fine. He talked to her like hours or however long before, and she
Mhm.
was perfectly. I mean, she wasn't. She's kind of a
She
little out
was
of her mind.
crazy. She wasn't.
But she was
suicidal.
normal. She was her normal crazy. She wasn't suicidal or anything like that. So
Yeah, but the chick at the bar realized, oh, she's telling the wrong
Right.
people too much, and she just needs to be taken care of.
oh yeah,
Right.
and she's probably gotten poisoned, and she probably assumed that because she's homeless, nobody would do an autopsy. But our police officer here is a little better than that, and I'm
Yeah,
assuming he's going to do an autopsy. Realize that there was no drugs or alcohol found in her system, but she was poisoned, and it will then be maybe turned into like a homicide or
yeah.
something.
Hopefully, put
Mixed
two and
in
two
with
together.
the girl that was killed in the hotel room.
Mm.
That I'm sure that's going to be coming up into place.
That's got to
soon.
be brought. Yeah, that has to. Yeah,
So
that
that's
can't
gonna. That's
be
what I said. It's too
without
predictable, right?
repercussions.
Right itself. It's already. They're going to connect the dots. Officer, bam. He's going to go to the institute. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. They're going to save the kids,
Mhm.
or the kids going to come out just in time with the officers standing there.
There's-
I'm here to save the day.
There'll be
Okay.
a complication somewhere.
We
along there.
already did. Their kids have already done it. They're out and free. They didn't even need the officer.
Yeah, getting back to that chick who shot the other chick in the back of the head. when she
Right.
was doing research. Like that's got to rear its head again somewhere. Like that can't just exist in a vacuum and not be gone over or brought back up or
Oh yeah.
come up again. Yeah, that has to come up. Yep, at some point, I think.
Well, they sent a cleanup crew.
Yeah,
If they're
yeah.
a good cleanup crew,
They called the
then
wolf
technically it
from
should've come
from
up
Pulp
again.
Fiction. They had the wolf
Right.
come in and do the cleanup.
only if your
But
cleanup
people
crew
knew
sucks.
about, and see,
Did
that
it
goes
come up
into
again?
the town and how many people in the town are in on this. How many, spies do they have around the town? Because she was known in the town by the bartender.
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
She just
and other
got
people.
fired and went and got another job somewhere.
Yep, that's all you got to keep telling someone.
Well, if one of these people is a ghost or something, I swear to God, like something I don't know. It's probably, I don't know. They can give this person's not even real the whole time or some shit. I swear to God. I don't want to do
You're
it.
thinking about Shyamalan.
I know, but it's the same kind of fucking thing.
Shaman.
She was talking about a twist.
Wait, what?
No,
Yeah.
she was saying, I hope Stephen King is allowing the readers think they have it, but there's a crazy twist with deeper meaning in this who's just a gateway to a mysterious mansion of horror. I'm like, man, don't tell me that somebody here, because I'm thinking
Did Dana
twist,
just say Shamalamalan?
that's what we call him around here. Yeah.
Okay.
He's
That's
M.
funny.
Yeah, like Shamalamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Shamalama Ding Dong.
Shamalamalan.
That's funny.
But
And
no, it's
everybody
kind of
knew what I
like
was
that.
talking
That's why I'm
about.
like, don't give me some
Y'all
twist
knew
like
who I was
that.
talking
God
about.
damn it. I don't want that though, Dana.
Did you ever see the episode of Sunny in Philadelphia where Dee and Charlie they get parts as extras in a Shyamalan like movie, and then they end up getting fired from it because like they couldn't shut up. Nah, I'm gonna shut up. But yeah, that was funny. That just reminded me of that episode.
Yeah, I'm gonna try, Jen. I'm gonna do my best through this next episode, and we'll see if I can make it through this whole season.
I'm struggling, but I'm gonna see it through.
One more
I'm
episode,
convinced.
and then
That's
I don't.
what I
Oh
that's
my
what I was
god, I don't
saying
know if I
before.
can.
I was like, this
We'll
group
see.
of people who are doing the show, besides it being Stephen King, having Stephen King source material, the shows that we do know of that this group of people done, we've liked. Lost, From, I believe even what's the Fringe, like the people connected to the show, I believe deserve just a little more because we have gotten such bangers from them. But yes, everybody's got their. This
So
could be their shit.
Lost and From are different though, Dana. Lost
No,
and
but
From
she's
are different. This is an
she's
No, but I'm
adaptation.
just saying.
Lost and
No,
From
no,
are
no,
originals, which is why they captivate me. I haven't
No,
seen Fringe, so I can't speak
and I
on
get
that.
that. I'm just saying that, like, because we've loved, maybe like just giving them a little more time is the least we can do. And if it turns out to be shit in the end, it turns out to be shit. But I just feel like
yeah.
they have such good people behind this that know how to write and know how to do stuff that in other shows we constantly complain about that it's absolute garbage. I'm willing to give this at least a chance.
You're taking the Fox
That
Mulder X-Files approach. I want to believe, right? I want to
yes,
believe.
thank you.
I want to believe.
This
That's-
was an
yeah,
original by those creators, Dana. I would be more willing to give it more of a chance because this is an
Okay.
adaptation similar to Mayfair and how like I wanted to like it, but because the story is, even though I know they're gonna, and they changed it and probably made it even worse, but the story, like what I looked into by what Mayfair the story plot is originally, I'm not really into where they were going with it. So no matter how they changed it, rearranged, I probably wasn't gonna like it anyways.
I'm still hopeful.
This they can only they're only going to change this so much from the original story, and the fact that it's so boring. From Lost was never this boring.
We're seeing a take.
I'm not
This
saying
is
you're
like, and this
wrong.
goes into again, and I can't speak on Fringe. I haven't watched Fringe. I don't know original adaptation. I have no idea. Just based
Original.
off. Well, there you go. That sweetens what I was just about to say, Dana. Fucking right. That's why it's not that I don't want to give the From and Lost and all that a chance. It's the fact that I'm not dicking on them because their original works are good. This is an adaptation. Adaptations have been the worst for a long time now. Doesn't matter who does them.
Yeah, but
It's a
But
tale
like I
of
said,
two.
I'm gonna
still-
give it
I'm still
again,
holding
just
out.
like I said last week. I'll give another episode. This one was very painful for me to get through. I've lost almost all connection to any character other than the police officer, as far as like that I give a shit about, which is bad. That's where I am with when we were doing The Last of Us, Mayfair. Like I'm to the point to where I'm like I'm not interested truly in the storyline of the characters themselves.
Well, that's a good point. If I could just interject, the characters are not extremely likable. They're not hateable, but they're not really like likable either.
Captivating.
Like, yeah, you're not sitting there like rooting for them. Like, I think there is a flaw in the overall acting in the show where, again, imagine being snatched up from your room, forced into something. I don't get the rawness. Like, I would picture this like 20 or 15, 20 years earlier, somebody developing this. And I just feel like there'd be more raw emotion from the kids. Like they're just sitting there going through the motions. They accept it. There's no like fear, angst, Yeah, you get that they're trying to like break out or whatever, but like it's not visceral enough to me. Like the acting itself, it falls flat to me. You know what I mean? And
Well,
like the characters aren't annoying, but you're not sitting there going, "Oh, I'm rooting." Like I don't know. That's
Well,
just
the
me.
character so far, other than like I said, the police officer, it's not just because he's sexy. I just like the whole style they give to
Oh,
him.
you like him because he's sexy.
It was not just because he's sexy. It's just his whole demeanor and how he was going through the town. The fact that they gave him that sort of night. I'm not saying the whole word. The night cop job. You know, we never say that word again on this channel. That word has been ruined. So yeah, with the device and the keys, that was interesting because of the fact that the institute had the kids and the keyholes and the kind of unlocking the keyholes. That was a slight thread that was interesting.
I
To
think
me,
the
they
acting
haven't
is on
really.
par. It's
They
on
haven't.
par for the cop. I think like that
Yeah,
outside
that's what I'm
story. I
saying.
think the
He
acting's
is
on
the
par.
only thing captivated me, and it's again, that's not saying a lot for the show. I mean, and he's not even the main story right now. Not really. He's like the second story. The kids are the main story. He will be part of that main story, but he's sort of the side story to lead into that main story. He's the second main story, I guess. Like there's just two stories going on, but the kids seem to be the more center focus. He's the Sherlock Holmes or whatever, kind of gonna put the pieces together, but it's all about the kids. What's up, Chocolate Beauty? Welcome, hun. But to further my point, Dana and guys, is if I name the shows right now that most interest me, the ones that in the last since we've been doing this, Dana, I'd guarantee you if I name the shows and the ones I really enjoyed, guarantee you they're all original works. From Evil was original, right?
That I'm not too sure. Let me look that up real quick.
Not sure. Yeah.
We never looked into that, so I'm not too sure.
I could have sworn Evil was supposed to be original. Yellow Jacket, is that original?
Yeah, I believe that is. Yeah, I believe it is.
Severance?
I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
I believe so.
I believe something was published about Severance before the
Was
TV
it?
show that was out
Yeah, it was a
there.
little. Yeah, I
Whether
might
it
have
be
been.
a
No,
short
I thought everybody
story
told me that Severance
or
didn't have books. That was
It
solid.
might have been. Well, it
That
might have
was
been
Silo.
based
it
off
was like
something though.
it was
No,
like a
it's not a
short
book.
story or something like
No,
that.
they have that whole thing, that PDF file we have. But when we went over the show, because I was like, I thought it was, but
Yes, but I believe that was something. It was in a short story form. There was some kind of written note
there
for
was a Severance
before
movie.
Severance.
Okay,
There was something.
because I know when we were talking about it, I was like, well, was it? Everybody was saying, at least in the chat, because we never looked it up, that it was original.
Yes, Evil was considered an
wait.
original
There's
story.
it's very similar to the premise of the show Severance. So, was there a Severance movie? Hang on. Dang it.
I
But
wouldn't.
just in title, there's no,
It wasn't the same. Like
not
yeah,
at
it wasn't
all.
the same.
Yeah, no pit, not same people, not same story, not same nothing.
So Severance does not have it's original.
That's where I
right?
kind of heard it
Yes.
from. I think. Yeah,
Yes,
original.
Severance is an original work. So go back to the point. From Yellow Jacket, Severance, I believe Evil. Those are some of the most ones that we really enjoyed. Those were all original works. The other ones that we covered now, the only other exception I give to that one so far is Fallout, but I don't know the plot of Fallout from the game. So I kind of reserve that for now for when I actually get into the game. The show I do like, so far for one season. We'll see where they go with the next season. That one's the only one I kind of they did good so far, and I'm actually surprised with that. But everything else that we covered that's an adaptation, I feel like has been very low ranking, if we've even enjoyed it at all. Halo was fucked. Last of Us.
Yeah.
Even the Dead City, to me it wasn't that great. No, it wasn't a
Dead City
0.
was
I'm not
not an
saying it wasn't
adaptation.
That one was, but it was kind of like it was all based off like the original stuff. Like it was almost like even when we talked about it, y'all said it was just
it's in the Walking
regurgitating.
Dead universe.
It's
But
a
they just
spin-off.
but they just
itself is
regurgitated
not an
everything from
adaptation.
The Walking Dead, though, because even when we went through it, it was like, well, they're just regurgitating everything and just putting it back into
Right. I think a spin-off is kind of not an original
Yeah,
thing.
but
It's a
it's
spin-off.
still not an adaptation.
It's not an
Right.
adaptation, but it's not like it's not the same as an Evil, a Severance from a Yellow Jacket.
Right. It's based off a separate world that already existed. You know.
Right.
Yeah, I get it.
And I'm not saying like older shows that were adaptations or whatever. I'm not older stuff like when we were growing up, 90s, 80s, all that kind of stuff. I'm not talking about. Just in this last 10 years or so, it feels like most adaptations fall short.
Yeah, Yep, I agree with you. I think another one, the most famous one lately, would be Game of Thrones. I mean, that was an adaptation from the books, and it started out great. I was a true believer. I mean, I stuck through the whole thing, and I really enjoyed the show even after they ran out of source material, which I think was like season 4, end of season 4, maybe season 5. Um, but I was still game and I was on board. It really wasn't until like the end of season 7 into the
Around the
last
Jon
season.
Snow getting stabbed
Yeah, well, that too.
era
Yeah, that
is
was
when they ran out of source material.
yeah, that was what, season 5 maybe, I think, when he comes back.
I don't remember which season, but
Yeah.
it's somewhere around when Jon Snow was killed by the Watch.
Right. And it's funny. I was just looking back at that show. I saw a couple episodes. They were streaming it on HBO, and it was like season 3, and it was like, man, this show. I forgot how because it ended so bad, but like you forget how great that show was. Like we're talking about the Institute now, but like that show, the writing, the acting, the cinematography, like everything was so. When you rewatch, it hurts to watch it again.
I am not saying
so
this
good.
show is a 10 out of 10. I'm not saying that
you
by
are,
any
yeah.
means. I am just saying that I am trying to be hopeful because I like all the people who are behind it. So
And
I'm
I
kind of
understand
fingers
that.
crossed, toes crossed.
You're glass half full,
Like,
and Scarlett's
I'm
glass half empty.
trying. I'm
Well, no, because I've
trying.
just gotten to the point to
I'm
where
trying.
it's
Yeah.
like if I don't want to have to complain about a show, like if I'm gonna we started to get to the point. That's kind of why we stopped doing Mayfair, right? Because it got to the point we had nothing good to say about it.
Except
And
Alexandra
I
Daddario.
agree with that. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to keep my fingers and toes
And I
crossed.
said I'm gonna go another week. I'm gonna go one more week and see and reevaluate. But again, if it gets past even to the 5th week, and it's just like
You got this, Scarlett. We believe in you.
I mean, like I don't because honestly,
You
because
can do
it's like, oh, I don't want to just sit here every week and just completely trash a show. And we did that for Last of Us, and it really was just that was like, oh God, that was horrific for me to get through.
Well,
It was
the opposite though. We started out like being like, okay, this is actually pretty good. And as weeks progressed, it got worse and worse and worse and worse. So we at least liked the first 2 episodes because we gave them decent ratings.
And I gave this one I gave that a 6 or so for the first 2 on this one.
I think so. Yeah.
I gave around a 6. I can't remember if it was 6.5 or a 7, but I think I'll just go with I gave it a 6 for both of them.
I give it about a 6.
To me,
yeah, I'm sorry, Dana. I'll take a shot. I'll chill the fuck out.
I got my pickle shots, by the way.
This is what I have to drink to get through this goddamn show, Dana. I will be an alcoholic by the end of the season.
You can have whatever opinion you want. I'm not trying to
I know. I'm just
make you have an opinion. I'm just saying that I'm like I said, I'm very much a fan of the actor who's in there. So I'm just being a little more hopeful. Just like I could sit here and honestly tell you that I think Severance is shit. I do not like Severance.
Whoa.
I do not get the concept of Severance. I do not pretty much.
Because you're definitely not into that sort of sci-fi world on top of it. So it bores you. And
I'd rather sit there and watch fucking Severance than sit there and watch fucking Last of Us again. I'd rather watch Severance than the Last of Us.
Well, it was the same thing like for you with 3 Body Problems. It was not captivating for you. In the same way, like this show is just not like it wasn't that captivating to begin with on the first 2. Not that it was horrible. I even said, like you said, I said, it wasn't great, but it wasn't horrifying. But this episode just it confirmed everything that I was worried about from the first 2 episodes. And I really am scared to see God, the kids are gonna. It's X-Men. What did I say? New Mutants. Oh gosh, New Mutants. The kids are gonna bust out of this motherfucker with powers.
I'm just
They go,
trying to be the positive one. I'm just trying to be the positive.
Sorry. Sound effects.
Because you guys, everybody knows
See,
how
Chris,
much
I don't
I
need a
despise
soundboard.
fucking adaptations. Adaptations ruin one of my favorite fucking things in the whole wide world. I'm been on that.
I'm with you, Dane. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm
trying.
gonna go another week
I'm
and
just-
reevaluate.
I'm
and
just
I'll have
trying to
another
see light
shot
at the end of the
later.
tunnel.
You got three. You got.
trying.
Just get through these next episodes. Like I'm telling you, this has to be where
Hopefully
shit
it's
goes
gotta
down.
do-
These next couple episodes, shit has to go down.
I'm just
But
trying to
but
stay
not
positive.
horror. I
You're-
swear to God,
that's
there's no horror
that's a
in
great
this
attitude,
film.
Dana.
That's bullshit.
Great attitude.
They need to take the horror thriller off of there or deliver said horror thriller psychologically.
Why is the New Yorker the only one up here trying to be positive? That's some reversal shit. Like typically, I should be the doom and gloom and the world.
We're very
everything
nice
like
in
that.
the South. We just don't take no bullshit.
I'm just
This
trying.
is some
I'm just like-
bullshit of a fucking TV.
I'm
That's
like,
my
I'm
opinion.
just
Look,
rooting them on.
that's just me.
I'm rooting
I'm
on the B
fucking
team.
retarded
I'm
half
like,
the damn
come
time
on.
anyways. So
That's the optimistic,
on, give me a
hopeful
home
attitude
run.
we need, Dana.
That's
the optimistic,
the
Right?
fire in the
Somebody's
ice.
got to be positive.
Well,
up
no,
in this
that's the
bitch.
fire in the ice, right, Dana? That's the fire in the ice.
Pretty
I'm kind of
true.
just
I'm
on the
just-
fence.
You're
I'm riding the
approachable.
fence. I'm on the fence with the whole thing. I'm a wait and see approach. I'm gonna give it, like I said, if by episode 6 I'm in the same boat that I'm feeling now, I'm gonna be like, all right, I don't even care how it ends. Like, fuck it, because like it's got 3
But the
episodes
next
to like really
episode is,
pick
like,
up and be good.
horrifying. And then it continues with the next episode, which is even more horrifying. You're going to stay with us, Chris, right?
Oh, I'm gonna watch it.
Well,
Oh,
you know what?
absolutely.
No, you're going to come on and
Hold
talk
on.
about it with us, right?
Where
I can
we
give my
have to-
opinion if you want.
Where are you on it, James? Are you hopeful? Are you like ready to kind of like throw in the towel?
I'd
Are
give it at least
you-
one more week.
On the fence? Where do you stand?
I think after this episode, you, like Scarlett was saying, you do kind of see the story, and just now it's waiting to see how it plays out, but you kind of see where it's going. I don't mind the story as it is, knowing that it's just a single story, you know, looking at it like that. And yeah, does it have its flaws? Sure, it's slow. The actors, you know, some of the writing and definitely like what Chris said about the realistic, how they're acting about being captured and that kind of aspect and everything. But you know, I'll probably watch it through. It's just, it's not like
It's just not hitting the note. It's not hitting the note. Like, you know what I mean? Like
it's just not real enjoyable. Like, I start watching it wanting to, but by the end, I'm just like, you know, looking at all the flaws and not any enjoyment of it. Kind of.
Yeah, you don't sit there
Well,
going,
I
I
will
can't wait for the
sprinkle
next
my hope
episode.
glitter on it all by myself. It's okay. I'm going to stay. I'm going to stay hopeful. I'm gonna
You
put
got
some good
Jen, no
juju
data.
out
You
there.
got all kinds of support. Look, there's a lot of people who love the show, and I'm sorry. It's
At
literally just the way
no,
I feel about it. In the same way,
no,
like
no,
it's just
no.
not. It's
I
not
don't
hitting
love
for
it.
me.
I
No,
do
I don't
not
mean like
love
you,
it.
but there are a lot of people out there who really are enjoying the show. I shouldn't say love it.
You're a
I'll
beacon of
rephrase.
sunshine, Dana.
There are a lot of
You're a
people
beacon
who
of
are
hope and
enjoying the
sunshine.
show, and I'm not trying to be
From
like
some-
a damper or anything like that. It's just
No,
it's
from
not
some of
hitting.
the crap we've just seen, I definitely just don't think it's crap.
Maybe
Oh,
it's
that
just
did-
because
yeah.
you thought, look, this might have to be a grower for me. This might be one of the things that I come back after the season's done and I appreciate more like 6 months from now. Right? Like this, because sometimes there are things that have to be a grower, and I'm doing it week to week and having to discuss it and really like break it down. And then we just got off doing like some of the most horrific zombie fucking shows I've ever seen. Not the one we're doing now. Not the one we're doing now.
Is there a different word you can use to describe how it will affect you?
I don't remember what
I was going to say, that's what she said. I didn't want to say it.
It's
I don't even remember
your
what I said.
turn.
I don't even remember what I said. What did I
It's your
say?
turn.
What did I say? I don't even remember.
Bro,
Have that one.
Well,
Have
yeah, maybe
that
it'll grow on me. I don't care. That's fine.
that's what she said.
Well, I
Just-
mean,
Yep.
damn it, I wish it would satisfy me. It ain't growing yet. It ain't grown yet on me. I wish it would. It damn sure ain't
I
satisfying
apologize,
me
chat.
yet.
Our mind's in the gutter. You have to.
No, that's
I
fine
apologize.
because you know what? Right now, it's pretty limp. It ain't satisfied me yet.
Oh my goodness. Let's.
It must be hard
Oh.
to try to
Viagra.
appreciate it.
Oh man, come on.
If
How
y'all want to
about
go there, if y'all want to go there with the
Well,
show,
no,
it's
what about that
free.
other frame? Click
It's-
on the different frame. Let's change the subject.
Right, let's go back to our sexy man. Let's just put it in a positive spot where
Oh my
we can
goodness.
all just
Oh my God,
enjoy.
Amy.
If there's any
Enjoy
I'm
children
this
in
like,
the
you know what,
you.
Amy, to each their own.
if there's any children in the stream,
Right?
I
Amy
apologize.
knows, like the doctor
Apparently,
dude had to
Amy
take the Viagra.
understands. She understands what you need if things are not working appropriately. I don't know. I mean, that's
Like it's just,
to each their own. I mean, like I said,
Right?
there's other shows that satisfy me just fine. This one is not doing it for me.
it's just not
Yeah.
not hitting that spot.
It's not. That's right, Dana.
Damn it.
It's not nowhere near.
Now I need a
That
shot.
Right?
Oh my goodness.
It's nowhere near it.
It's not
It
making
couldn't
you
find
toes
it even if
curl.
it was. You know what? Never mind. We're
If you
gonna
had a
move on.
roadmap, if you had a
Yeah,
roadmap.
right.
Right? Wink, wink.
Oh, you know what? Here,
Just-
look. There's plane crash. Oh, the senator's dead. Poor
Really could
senator.
have gone back to the sexy man.
All right, fine. Is that what you ladies want? Y'all talking about me over here. Dana's wanting to get off right now on this dude. Hang on, Dana. I got you. Don't worry.
It's
Which
all
one do
right.
you want? You want that one?
He's a beautiful man. Let's be
want
honest.
that
I'm strong enough in my masculinity.
Which one you want, Dana?
They're
Which
They're
one you
all
need to
fine.
satisfy your needs?
they're all fine.
God damn it!
I didn't start this
Oh,
shit. Remember, you dudes, you took it there.
What?
You do
What?
wait. What? No.
Right? Like we always do. I blame James.
See,
I blame James
James'
and Chris
fault.
because they
I'm
called me out.
Oh,
for
here we
saying that
go.
The show didn't grow on me, so I flipped the script on it. See how
yeah, I'm learning why y'all invite me to the streams now. Yeah, I was slow, but I'm catching on.
you got to get faster, James.
Well, you gotta pick up.
That's what
James.
she
You
said.
gotta get there.
There, Ha, I
Right?
did it to myself. How about that? That's right. We know what we like, and if you guys like it,
Pretty
you need it.
much.
You know, I was letting Dana know. That's what she needs. You know, I got you, ladies.
Sometimes just it works.
Oh, look at that bare back. Oh, sexy.
Oh no, Chris, because no, it's not. Know what, Dana? Oh my God, because of that, Chris. Next week, I'm gonna have a beautiful clip of him ripping that curtain open and the sun shining on him.
Right?
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just it's the lighting. It's the
His glistening
There-
abs
there's
shining
more
in
to
the light.
That's
there's
right,
more
Jen.
to
So you
that.
just take it all in, ladies. See, for once, ladies, we get to take it all in. The gentlemen can just
We
get
sure
pissed off.
do.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
sure
start
do.
putting a parental rating when I like promote you guys' show before we start. You know,
Look,
Just a
I
flavor.
never said that we were PG-13. Matter of fact, I think all my streams should be set to like 18 plus or whatever. I preset my
Right?
shit, motherfucker. I don't fuck that. I say too many F bombs.
Pretty much.
Look, I did not grow up with a sister. I did not grow up with a lot of girlfriends. I grew up around the boys. We played, stickball. We played football. It wasn't football, but we played the tag football. You get a little tag on you, run by, you grab it. I played basketball. Okay. I played with the boys. I'm sorry. My daddy was a sailor.
Yep.
When I
Same
say
here. Mine was a hunter. I have a brother, and
Dana,
I had a
Dana,
dirt bike
speaking of which,
over
so
a,
your
over a
daddy, does he
Barbie.
ever do this? I have a feeling he does this too. When he's working on things around the house, Dana, that son of a bitch just ain't working out right. What is he? Does he get mad at that little piece of wood or that goddamn nail or that son of a bitch and hammer because they don't fucking want to work right? He's like that son of a bitch and nail. He's like that fucking nail. And he's worked. That's what I'm saying right now. It's not even close to what my daddy
it's
says.
a form of motivation.
So that's what I grew up with. So I'm sorry, I didn't grow up with a lot of girls. Like I have sisters.
I have watched my father
So I
pull out his phone
apologize
tooth with a pair of
for the fact
pliers.
that I
just
had
so
a
we didn't have to pay a
brother
dental bill.
and I didn't have a sister, so I didn't. It is what it is.
Well, yeah, it's funny you bring that up. My mom. All right, so like I'm just a family of just brothers. Like I kind of always wanted a sister, but I never had sisters and stuff. My mom always tells us, because she had sisters and she grew up like family with sisters and stuff. And I said, and she was always like, "Nope, I'm very happy I had boys." I'm like, "Really? You didn't want to have a daughter, or like, because I wanted a sister growing up, And she's like, "Nope, nope, I'm totally
Oh,
happy I have boys."
I
She was
didn't
just
know you
very
were
happy.
dating.
No, my brother went to like the town would have, the little community events like you could go and sign up for or whatever. And he did like the little martial arts training. And I actually went to one of a couple of the classes with him, but before I went to the classes, he would come home and say, "Hey, look, we learned this. Let me show you." And proceed to show me what he learned in class that day. So I wrestled most of my young childhood up until my brother actually got into like middle school and high school. So yeah, my like birth until like middle school was like nothing but roughhousing.
I had to
Yep,
wrestle a girl
same
in
here.
high school. I had to wrestle a girl in high school. I don't know if I told you that story. That was a whole nother ball of wax. I won't get into
we
that.
scrap. Like no, we scrap. My brother would do stuff to piss me off, and he would intentionally do it. And then so like, and I would, you know what? It is what it is. People, brothers and sisters
Right.
fight. It just
Oh
is
yeah,
what it
I
is.
would assume. Yeah.
Stop
Look,
sidetracking
all
us.
right,
He's still
Dana.
sexy.
He is sexy. But Dana, do you ever remember the Barbie back in the day where it had the attachable hair under the back of it? You could attach the hair to it and deattach it
Yes.
and like cut it and
Uh-huh.
stuff. All right, I was real young. I don't remember when that came out, but I got it. And I was like, I had to have been maybe like 6 or so. So I didn't. My brother, he's a fucking little asshole. Because I even told him, I was like, "No, you put the hair on the back. You cut." He's like, "No, you can. It'll attach on the front." My Barbie ended up looking like a fucking. She had a mullet, Dana.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah. So yeah. We played with fireworks, shot bottle rockets, Roman candles at each other.
Remember when
Oh,
dudes had
yes.
they had ponytail, like they
Roman
braid.
candle
Remember when
wars
guys
were the
had
best.
those? Like guys had those in like the 80s and 90s, like those little ponytails where they braid
Right.
them and shit. You remember those things? I never had them, but I knew people like yeah. That was
So
weird.
You sure about that? You're talking like
that's
you know.
why I'm,
I had a flat top. I was one of the kids with like that flat top, like you had that spiked hair.
So
with a flat
unfortunately,
top.
James,
Oh,
that's
no.
why, I am the way I am. Cheers.
I had those MC Hammer. You know how like they had
I'm
like
all
the
good.
lines on the side of your head. They'd shave like lines in your head. Shit.
Right.
I remember that. Yeah, I did not. Yeah.
Like I said, we were kind of people
I'm
you go
still
down
gonna be
like
hopeful.
you go down to the river, or a little creek somewhere. There was always a rope swing.
Yes.
I mean, it's so much that you like. There's even little spots like there's an overpass down like just a few feet down, but there's still like a little water spot where everybody like fishes or swims. There's rope swings. There's little towers and shit. Like,
Yeah,
fun
my
times.
husband will tell you he fishes, but all he does is do
I'm waiting
the
for it.
casting. Oh, he
Yeah.
can't bait a hook, take the fish off. Who does he call? He calls me. He can't do any of that stuff. He'll scream like a little girl, but he likes to cast.
Right.
That's
He
his,
likes
that's
the
his
act of
fishing.
fishing, the casting and the reeling
Yes.
part. Yeah.
Yes, and God forbid
Yeah.
the fish jump a little bit, he'll literally scream.
Oh, don't let him hear you say this. You're ripping him
While
right
Majorum, no, I had like a
Oh,
double
he knows.
shot of Aristocrat vodka a minute ago, and I may have another in a minute. We'll see. Give it a few minutes.
Yes, I'm the one with the power tools in the
I know.
relationship.
Look, I have to make on vacation, folks. I went to Dollywood and I got the shot glass. I have to make use of it. It says Tennessee on it too, James.
Cool. Some people just like, set those up on a shelf.
What?
and just-
Look, I don't have room for that. Okay,
And just look
between
at
my
it.
kid, there's too much like just stuff everywhere that's like that. And then Dana sent me a lot of things that I got to still put up. I got a lot of lights. I got to.
Nah. So did you drink it straight? Did you do a chaser?
Yeah, I mean, I drink it. Well, yeah, I got like some Gatorade over here. I chased it with because
Nice.
that's what I get to drink right now, just to stay hydrated tonight because I knew I was going to drink.
Nice.
So it's like lemon
What,
lime
is it-
Gatorade.
My blood.
It's Tuesday.
Look, I don't have to get up in the morning. I did my chores today.
Just
It's a
sit
day that
back
ends
and
in
fuck
Y.
on my blood.
Okay, I did things today. Okay? I don't have. I did laundry, all that good stuff today.
Listen, I had to battle UPS today. This is a
Oh,
well-deserved one.
Look, I was almost
This
ready
is
to
a
kill them too,
well-deserved
Dana.
one.
They was playing, and then when I heard that knock, because I was literally about to call you, Dana, I was like, I was watching that fucking time, and I'm like, these motherfuckers are gonna go another day, and that shit's gonna get lost. We're gonna have to
We're gonna do something
UPS
with
has
UPS.
officially lost my business today, them fuckers.
Mm.
And I'm
They're
sorry.
man.
Like, you call them, you can't get anybody you understand, and nobody's got the answers to your questions. They can't push buttons. They can't do this. And it's like, what the fuck? What the fuck am I shipping through you for? If you can't even make me a label, like, what do you mean? Like, you can't do that. You don't have the means to make me a label. You're fucking UPS. Make
I
me a label.
I have
Damn
to
it.
I have to confirm with you. I worked for
Oh, man.
UPS and FedEx was way better. They're just way
Oh,
better.
I officially gone to FedEx today. I am
Yeah, they
officially
are
a
better.
FedEx person today. I called. I got a nice lady that spoke English. I could understand her. She broke down what I had to do. She was very nice. She answered my questions. Boom. My shipment went through. Everything was fine. And it was even cheaper. So UPS. That's my
I'll tell you
rant of the
what.
day.
Well, no, that's fair, and I'm not going to distract too much, but I've worked on both sides of I was in UPS, and it was the same union Jimmy Hoffa was in, where I live, like the exact same union. So it is a grift. It's a tough job. And then I was in another job in a different industry, and I would be in the receiving in the warehouse. So like we would get UPS and FedEx and all kinds of DHL. I don't even know if you guys know who DHL is, like all sorts of other delivery people. And it was always funny because like you'd see them come up and you would see how discombobulated, like the UPS dude would come up. There's somebody like bitching at him on the radio and he's all mad and pissed off and everything. And then the FedEx dude would come by, he's all happy, just joking around with me, like, oh yeah, like you could just tell the way they operate the companies, like just by like the people that you'd interact with. And I did work at UPS. The only thing missing there when I worked in their facilities like was a whip. Like they basically run it like a prison, like you're in prison. You get to go home and
So
they pay you.
no more shipping
Yep.
bagels through them. No more shipping my awesome stuff that we get from Nick and we give away through them. Nothing. They get nothing. They get nothing.
You get nothing.
Oh, did you see too? They're offering UPS drivers packages to quit. Like for every year they work, they get like 10 grand. Did you guys see that recently? Like they're laying off a bunch
I
of
don't care
jobs.
what it is. They got to figure out
Something's
why
up with
they
that
are a
company.
shipping
Yeah, yeah.
company that
Yeah,
you
something's
cannot
up
call
over
up
there.
and say, hey, hello, I have money. I'd like you to make me a label. Can you please do that? That would just be awesome. If you
Oh, but
think
Dana,
about
don't you
it.
want to give them a chance because they've had all these years of loyal
I tried.
service to you.
I did.
I
did.
tried.
I've
I
been trying
tried.
since
Remember
Sunday.
that, Dana.
Yep.
Remember that.
I
Remember
tried.
that statement.
I see what you're doing, Scarlett. I see what you're doing.
I
Chris.
see what she's doing too.
Chris, stay out of it,
I
Chris.
see what she's doing.
Stay out of it, Chris. I'm gonna.
I know exactly.
I'm gonna break
I
out
know
my
the
notebook,
game
Chris.
she's trying to play with me. I know it.
I don't want to turn into a psychiatrist right now. I have a notebook. Shit, yeah, I do right over here.
But I'm still
Damn
gonna
it,
be.
don't make me. I
hopeful for
haven't
this stuff.
taken notes
was
in a long
hopeful
time.
for
Damn it,
UPS.
Chris! Don't make me do it. Stay out of it.
I loved UPS. I was
Shit,
hopeful.
that's
I did
my
everything
grocery
I
list.
could.
Hang on. Where my notes go? That's my grocery list.
Make sure you put grower in there too.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, shit, I do need to add that to the notes. Hang on. Fuck, you did that to yourself, Chris. I totally forgot about that.
I didn't say it.
This should probably be a different stream, and there'd be like
I don't do therapy for James.
a pay gate at the beginning. Like
James
you
knows
gotta
better. He's like, no, he's trying to
pay.
stay as far away from me as possible. I don't know what's gonna happen on this trip. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna be outside, you ladies.
Yeah.
Can have fun.
I'll be in didn't you say there a weight house or
Yeah, there's like a whole little like
something
metal
else
building or something.
that's
It's
off
like
way off to the side.
it's like
Yeah.
a
Stop
workout
it.
room.
Ain't none of us fucking stoner freaking people who are gonna be eating my mom's fucking spaghetti and meatballs are gonna put their asses in that fucking gym. Nobody's gonna go to that gym. Everybody's gonna say, oh yeah, I go walk on the treadmill, I go do this, do that, whatever. We're gonna be so fucking stoned out of our minds and full from all the food we're gonna be eating. Ain't nobody going to the gym. Ain't nobody gonna go to the gym. We might go look at it and say, oh, this is pretty. Look at the bike. Everything looks so
You're
new
gonna
and
get on it
shiny
for like a
and
second,
sparkly.
play with it like it's a toy. You're like, okay, I'm
Right?
done with this
We're gonna
shit.
smell the air of what would be
Yeah.
fitness. And we're just gonna be like, okay, gonna go back to twisting our blunts. Jim's gonna be cooking all the food. We're just gonna be stuffing our faces, playing
I'm
stupid
gonna
games,
kill it at
being
air
retarded.
hockey,
Ain't nobody gonna go into that gym.
and I'm ready for tic tac toe, yo. I kicked the shit out of my daughter the
And,
other
and
day.
you know
I
what they
beat
have,
her
Chris,
so
that my
bad,
mom
Dana.
actually noticed?
I beat her in
They
3
had
different
horseshoes.
directions.
They had a fucking set of horseshoes. I was like, that's such a Ginzol game. I was like, I haven't seen horseshoes since I was fucking little.
Yeah,
I was
we
like, they
still
even got
play that.
fucking horseshoes.
Yeah, they had, like
Yeah.
tic-tac-toe, all kinds of stuff. They had like old school arcade games.
We're gonna be fighting with the kids over the arcade games. Get
Oh,
out of
yeah.
here. Get out of
Well,
here.
luckily,
This is
Terry,
my
if she
turn.
comes, she's gonna bring karaoke. So
Oh God.
Oh Jesus Christ.
That's
Oh
so
God.
cute.
Nope. Noping out right now. Nope.
No, Chris, you have to join.
Oh, I'm the same way. I am not
Oh,
nobody.
come
I have
on,
a
he's
New York
fun.
smoker fucking voice.
Like, I
Ain't
can't
nobody
sing
want to hear
either,
me
but I've
sing.
been on Caleb's. I went on Tony's and
But
sang.
Miguel
Come
thinks he's fucking
on.
like
I
Frank
sang on.
Sinatra.
I
So
sang on
he will
Rising.
be
Yeah,
standing
I sang
there
on
and
people different.
singing.
Oh, come on,
I'm
Danny. You
sure
were
you've
with me
heard
with
him.
Caleb's. We did
Yeah.
it. We did the thing. We had
Yep,
fun.
and
That
I
was a
sat
fun
there.
karaoke night.
I'd have to be out of my mind in order to do that.
Yes, I'd have to be blackout drunk.
Oh,
Yeah,
come on,
pretty much.
guys.
I supply the music. I don't
Time's
sing.
coming
I just play the music. Yeah.
Yep. But you musicians, you enjoy yourselves.
on, right?
Just anybody cracks any windows, you're paying for it.
That's fair. Yep. Put it on the card. Put it on the credit card.
Oh, I don't know.
Those-
Actually, I have to go look back at the pictures, Jen. I don't remember which ones they had, actually. But I think
They
we
had
have to go back and
specific
look.
ones.
Yeah,
Yeah, I put the link in our Discord.
I have to
But
go back
I
and look at the
believe-
images.
Yeah. They had some that were specific games, and then they had one that was like an arcade game with multiple games within it. It
Oh,
had
nice.
one of those too.
But yeah, so again, this was all right. So we'll go with this. What do you think is going to happen on the next episode? Whoever would like to go first, I'll leave it up to whomever. What do you guys think will happen in the next episode? Chat, please let me know. We have it where Annie is dead. Police officers on the case. One chick is going to back room. The other children are forming their plan. Security and head chick are at odds. What else am I missing? These two are
Well, how about this?
possibly
How about this,
hooking up.
Scarlett? The plot is just going to move forward. Ha.
Okay.
It's gonna move forward.
I'm looking
what
to
do you think's
see.
gonna happen next? I'm just
I'm
curious.
I'm looking to see when the two worlds are going to collide and come together, and then two, I guess maybe the possible romantic relationship between these two.
But that's going to happen. The romantic stuff's coming within the next episode.
Right.
The colliding, I would
She is so
assume,
crushing on him.
is coming.
Oh, yeah.
It's not going to come in the next episode. I'm at least saying 3 episodes down the line because he's got to get the autopsy back if that's the way they're going to go with Annie. Because he's on the case. You know, he's got to get the pieces together. I'm assuming at the pace they're going, that's going to be at least 2 episodes before he really tries to. I mean, I'm assuming in that time he's going to investigate the institute. I don't know if he's going to actually go there and just like look on the outside kind of thing, but to actually get on the inside, I'm assuming, and with the kids, that's closer to the end, maybe like episode 6.
I was thinking maybe 7. Well, yeah, 6, episode 6. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, or 7. Yeah,
How many
somewhere
episodes do we get? Does anybody know?
8. I think
8.
was it 8?
There's supposedly 8 episodes.
That's what I'm saying. Somewhere around 6. Because you get
Right.
the pace they're going. Next episode,
He's going to get
like
involved. Then they have
he's
the
going to get involved
climax, and then
in
the
his whole
the resolution.
storyline. I assume in the next episode is the further relationship between him and this lady officer, along with him investigating Annie's death, connecting it possibly to the other lady. Like somebody's going to, maybe there's a missing poster or something, or somehow he's going to come across the other girl that got shot in the back of the head. Putting those pieces
that's got
together,
to come back into
and
play.
then remembering possibly what Annie told him in the second episode about the lady's daughter or kid that drowned, investigating that case to connect some more dots possibly to the institute, and then getting to the institute. That reporter is going to be a little bit of a she's coming on to him, so that was weird too, the way she's like already gravitating to him. So she's going to be a thorn in that to a degree. I assume she's going to try to tag along with him at some point. And like she's helping him when she's not. I'm assuming that's going to happen. Where are we at? So episode 5.
Yeah, I mean, these next 2 episodes are really kind of like the pivot point in this run. I think how they set it up for the back half.
And the kids
It
are going
really,
to continue to go through the program, right? We got 4 left. One's almost getting ready to graduate. The one that did the water stuff. He's getting the coin in the machine. He's probably the next to go. It's either him or the young one, but I don't see the young one going. I see the young one, Luke, and the roughhouse guy, Nick or Nikki.
Right. Yeah.
Where's
the horror?
I don't know if they're going to make it to back half in the same degree, or if they're going to try to go together. But
where's the horror? Where's the horror in this whole thing?
Again, the kids. I mean, that is horrific. I guess. I mean, it is. I see it like that because when I compare it to other stuff that is horror with kids in it, this doesn't fit that.
This is like drama. I mean, I would like
go back
it's not even suspense or thriller. It's like a drama.
Right. You go back to like other stuff that Stephen King did that was horror that has children in it. This doesn't fit that. But this is sci-fi, so I don't know. If they didn't attach the psychological like thriller horror to it and left it as just maybe a sci-fi thriller, stretching it with a thriller, but it's just not horror. I mean, there could be something thrilling here, possibly. I'm trying to give it a stretch. I'm trying, Dana.
I know.
Well, and that's the thing too. Like, I know horror. Like you take a movie like The Conjuring. Like to me, that had religious overtones, maybe supernatural type thing. But it had horror. Like there was like, and it wasn't just jump scares or mindless gore. Because like I know horror. There's different kinds of horror too. Like I just don't get anything horror about this. Like I don't get it.
Hey, look, even the numbers talk.
Oh, well,
we were up at like 10.
Yet.
We had like 10 viewers or so. Now we're down to 6 viewers since we started talking about the Institute again. We were doing better when we were talking all that other bullshit.
Take a shot. Yeah.
Like, see, we got 7.
We did it.
Dana, the numbers talk. I can't.
Shots for all. Everybody take a shot.
As soon as they think we're done talking about the Institute, look, we got another viewer. That's not. I didn't do that. I have no control over that. That is not. I'm noting it though. We had over 10 viewers. Now we're back down to 6. I mentioned the Institute.
Okay. All right. So rules. Okay. Drinking. Talking about drinking. Sexual innuendos. Check.
Talking about our childhood. And,
yeah.
When we get back to these kids here, we'll get down to 1 viewer here in a minute. Hang on, let's see. So yeah, this child here, I'm assuming is going to continue to fight. I'm waiting for him and that asshole dude to like have their moment to fight it out. This asshole here.
Yeah.
It's just I don't have too much more to say. Yeah. That's about all I can say about the show. I mean, I'm willing to hang out and talk about anything, but I don't have too much more. That's what I think is going to happen, I guess.
Well, I have something we could talk about. Why don't we talk about how it's going to be so much fun and so awesome because Mr. James is officially going live for his I don't think it's his first time, but it's like a first real live where we're going to be on his channel and he's going to do all the fun stuff and bits and pieces and do stuff.
Nice. I
Are
can't
you excited,
wait.
James?
You sound so excited.
I am. I am.
I swear I fucking love you, James.
Come on, James. I need a little more.
Yes, I am so excited.
What was that date again? What was that date again, Dana? Or James?
The 27th. So I think I'm all badass. I'm gonna go live and shit. So I create this promo and thing, and I even show it to Dana. I show it to several people. Nobody seems to catch the big mistake, but I even upload it, to my channel and everything, and it says January 27th, not July 27th. So right out of the gate, right out of the gate, it's
I
like
typically noticed. I was so excited. I did not.
so.
I did not.
No, it's not the first time, James. If you go back through plenty of my thumbnails and such, you will notice lots of misspellings. How did I spell finale, Data?
Words are hard, by the way.
Final? Final or
Well,
finally or something.
it's
Finally,
still-
it's the final.
But final,
finally over.
you can get away with final for finale. It kind of at least.
I don't know,
means
but I've done
something.
other worse things than that. That was just the one that popped in my head. But I've
I
done
mean, but
pretty-
January and July is pretty different.
Coming in
Yeah, it
January
Coming next year.
2026.
It happens, man.
Hey, it's close enough. They have the same letter. It's all right. It's fine.
I'm just
It's
glad
fine.
somebody
It was
called
still
it
a great
out.
fucking promo.
Right? Because you would have just left it on the ground.
Because-
Bro,
'cause-
you realize you said January, right?
Yeah,
Somebody probably said
Because
that.
they even wrote the comment like, maybe I'm the doofus here, but did you mean July?
Aw. Bless them, man. Yeah.
They're humoring you. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. You are badass.
And
We're gonna have so much fun.
And what's funny, like today was the day I was going to go get groceries and stuff, and I'll spend a few hours, get a haircut, just kind of my day in town, kind of thing. And I do all that before I leave, so I'm off. I can't use my phone for shit to like change stuff. I have to get back at my computer, right? So I'm off in town, and I see that, and I'm like, fuck, it's going to be a couple hours before I can even get back to fix it.
Stuck. Yeah, and then it's on your brain. Like the whole
Yeah.
time.
I was
Yeah,
like speeding. I never speed anymore, but I was like speeding on the way home.
Gotta fix it.
Excuse me, officer. I have a YouTube emergency.
I had that in my mind. It was going through my mind. Like, what am I going to tell the officer? I'm a YouTube creator, and
I gotta fix
Stand
this.
up, sir. Yeah.
The
Life or death
spelling
officer,
mistake
I promise.
emergency. You don't understand. I'll even show you. Look,
I'm
please let
retarded.
me
I got
go.
Sub to my channel while you're here. Sub to my
Right?
channel.
Sub, like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Like and
Hit
subscribe,
the bell.
people.
Hit the bell.
I just gotta get back.
But yeah, it'll
Right?
be fun. I
So-
mean, I have to definitely give it to Scarlett and Dana. They helped show me the ropes and give me a little confidence to say, hey, that's what people are doing these days, Igmo, and pulled me out of my dark cave. So I'm going to give it a shot.
Yeah, streaming
Come
ain't
Sunday.
easy. I give
Sunday.
the girls credit
You
here. 'Cause
got
I've
it.
done a couple streams, and it's not. You need somebody to kind of walk you through it before you kind of get the gist of it. Yeah,
And
absolutely.
also, you've been upgraded because come this From season, you will be officially our co-host and not a guest anymore. Even though you're not a guest now, that's kind of changed for a really long time.
Right.
But
That's what I said. You're like basically ride or die at this point.
Well, I do appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we appreciate you. Like, we've told you before, and Dana's told you, we were just really in awe that you even gave us a shot when From came around and we reached out to folks, or Dana, I should say, reached out to everyone. And you accepted that call. So, and then the rest is history.
I mean, it was really, the timing. Everything just worked. I came back from that. Like when I was in Nashville, my time wasn't as, I didn't have as much time. So me coming to the farm, and it all just seemed to work out, as far as the universe seemed to be, okay, I'm lining this shit up. Don't fuck it up. So,
It's been fun. It's been real
It
fun.
was awesome.
because with that the streaming stuff that we do, as far as the production side of it, you can create you can have different shows. So not every live stream has to be the same format or anything. It could be a totally different show with a different topic. So I'm hoping to maybe expand into stuff like that, where we know when the show comes on, we're not reviewing an episode. It's something totally different. Just whatever it may be, but it's not always that. So it can be some fun and maybe entertaining or educational discussions.
We'll have to give
Nice.
you our The More You Know clip.
Right. Or you can have it and then change it up and do what you want with it and make it. Because I've been thinking about changing it up a little bit. There's a lot of things I would like to do. So we could all work on that together and come up with some cool stuff. And I really can't wait to see. I will have watched the first episode of The Walking Dead. I have to do that and the Institute. See, this shit's not fair. See,
What?
this is not fair.
No, but I
They
the
make
the
me do
first
these
episode
things.
of The Walking Dead is
Is
a
it? But,
caliber
all right, y'all said this about a lot of
amongst
things.
itself. And then if you actually went
I'll
and
do it.
looked at the very first comic book, when you talk about an adaptation that is good, if we go based on the first episode, The Walking
Agreed.
Dead did very well. It was literally like I could sit with my comic book and go page for page and follow along with the story. It was a great adaptation, and it's just sad with how far they fell after that. But the first episode is still worth. It's a great story, great pilot.
Hmm. Yep. Yep. And a lot of people think of that about the Matrix movies, you know, like the first one was great, but they didn't like the second two or whatever in the story. And if you could just take the one by itself, it's a great thing. But sometimes if you keep watching, you're like, I don't know about the rest of it. But that's just part of it, I guess. Some people
Right.
like, some people don't.
But if you look at that first episode, like just consider it like its own standalone thing. And yes, would you love to see where it goes? It's like almost anything. But just that first episode is just it's worth a watch.
And I will. I'll do it, Dana. Damn it. It's not fair though. We can stay with the Institute, get me back into zombies.
I'll tell you too that 28
love you,
years
Dana.
later, it's not exactly like ripping up the box office. I saw
And
something
I hadn't
today.
seen it yet. It's on my
Well, it
list.
got decent reviews, somewhat mixed, but mostly good reviews. I still haven't seen it either, by the way. But I did look at the box office numbers, and it's up there in like the top 5. But like, you had Smurfs. What was the other one? Superman movie. What were the other couple movies? There was like the top 5. None of them were doing.
I have not seen the new Superman movie yet.
Again, that's another one.
And I've heard people
I'm not
like it,
hearing
people
good
hate it.
things.
I've heard some people actually say they like it, so that's why I was like. Then I heard people say they completely fucked some shit up, and I'm like, ooh.
Well,
I'm not
I
a big
heard this is
Superman fan to begin with, so
this is like the most comic centric Superman, and it's different than the Snyderverse, where like everything with Superman was like dark and like dreary and shit. Like from what I hear, this is more comic related. The main criticism, it's not like, and I'm not gonna get like political here, but it's not like all woke. Like I know like James Gunn, that's a whole triggering issue, but like I don't think it was really woke or anything. I think it was just Superman was in many positions where I think people felt like he was almost like he had too much help, or he wasn't as super as he should have been. Is basically the main criticism I've gotten. But most like real comic book readers who are into Superman, and I'm like 50-50 with Superman. Like I kind of like him. I don't love it, but whatever. I don't have a problem with Superman. But like there were scenes where it was like he wasn't like the dominant force. Like there was always like something else where he got help, or like it wasn't about the woke thing though, because I know a lot of people with like James Gunn, like that was the big thing. Like, but I from what I've heard from like honest people, because sometimes people just make up their minds and they try to fit it into what they want it to be. But like most people who are objective or subjective to it, they said it was decent. Yeah, I might watch it. I don't think I'm going to go to the theater to watch it, but I don't know. I probably should. I mean, a movie like that would probably be better to watch in a theater, I would think, on the big screen.
I think the main criticism or gripe I've heard about it, I think even James, you said somebody you knew kind of gave this gripe, that it was almost like Superman wasn't Superman.
Right.
Like,
That's
they
what I mean. Like
really-
he had, yeah. That's
They
They
basically
change.
downplayed
They
him a
change.
lot.
Yeah, a friend of mine told me they changed some of the lore of kind of how things work.
Mhm.
That he didn't like, because he's a real diehard, like comic guy or whatever as far as DC, and he's like, yeah, they really changed a lot of
They took liberties.
stuff they shouldn't have fucked with.
Yeah. I mean, overall, I think most
And
people
that's
said it was a
always the
decent
fucking
vibe.
problem. They fuck with
Well,
stuff they shouldn't be fucking with. And then the things that possibly they could change that, fans, or there's even some book writers out there or that had their stuff brought to light and said, oh, that's a good change. I wish I could have thought of that or gone back. But they're for shit. They're for shit.
Mm.
And yes, I know the Institute is an adaptation, and I pretty much know that it's gonna probably turn out to be shit because it's just the fucking pattern of shit lately. But I'm still
Yeah.
just like, ah, but you're from my favorite show, Lost, people. Come on. Come on, don't go down like this.
Right.
Don't do it.
Don't
Don't.
do it. You're pleading. Now you're pleading with you're pleading. You're like, please
Yeah.
make
Yes,
it good.
because
I
it's
Make it
just
uh,
good.
And do you think it'll affect if if this show does however much it costs them, if it doesn't do good? Do you think it's going to affect From?
no.
It
that's a good
I
doesn't
was
question.
budget
uh,
doesn't matter as far as that goes
well.
with
I mean, I'd
production.
say it wouldn't affect From, but who knows? I mean, it's definitely possible. But
I'm more saying funding wise or something like
yeah, I
maybe.
would say no.
Okay, I was just curious because I damn sure don't. I don't do.
Mhm.
Yeah. And hey, Vic, coming in, and Jen, I haven't seen the movie. I was just kind of reiterating what a friend of mine told me. I actually am more of a Marvel guy. So,
How
I mean, I
dare
might see this, I might see
Just
the Superman movie, but I'm not a big fan of that side of the
I'm
comics.
just not a big fan of Superman in general, but that's just me.
Superman was cool like 30, 40 years ago, you know. Like I don't know. These days it's kind of like
My mom is
I
a
don't know.
big Superman fan, but that's because she loved the original TV show
Right,
Superman
right.
from like back in the day. I
Yeah,
forget
yeah, yeah.
the
I remember the
the
show. I know what you're
Reeves,
talking
that
about. Yeah, yeah,
the old time Reeves guy.
yeah.
Oh, my
What's his
mom,
name?
that's
They
her.
made a movie about that guy. They made a movie about that
Yeah,
guy.
because he
That was
killed
Superman.
himself.
Right, yeah, they
He
made a movie
he
about that. I remember that.
yeah.
Yeah. hmm I mean,
Yeah, it was
you know,
really sad.
I remember my mom, believe it or not, she's not a big comic book person, but remember when they did the Death of Superman, maybe like early 2000s or something like that? They had an
Yes.
episode. My mom even heard about that. She was like, "Did you know they killed Superman?"
Oh
I
yeah.
just, yeah, I was like, "Wait, mom, how do you know about
Yeah.
Super like the comic?" Like, what? I was like, "Really?" You know, but yeah,
I
you know,
believe they both had the name, and now my mom will kill me because I don't really know this. They both had the last name Reeves. I
George,
also
George,
believe they both had the
yeah.
first name Christopher as well. It was
Oh,
very
really?
weird. Yeah, I believe so. And it
Hmm.
became like known as like the curse of Superman because of what happened to him. And I think there was even another Superman that
Oh
something
God,
happened
you're gonna
to.
make
And
me look it up now. God damn it, I gotta look that
yes,
one
I
up.
believe they're both named
Like I know what you're
Christopher,
talking. Hold on, Superman
if
actor
I'm not mistaken.
movie. Let me see if it
He
comes
was
up real
the
quick.
original guy was a TV show.
I'll tell you though, the theme song to the Christopher Reeves Superman movies um, is one of the greatest pieces of audio ever
Yeah.
produced. I mean, I love that shit. I could put it on repeat and just play it over and over. I love that shit.
hmm Oh, that's what it was. Was it Hollywood? Is it? Let me see. Yeah, Hollywoodland. It was George Reeves, a detective. A detective examines the mysterious death of George Reeves, star of the
I
television
knew
series.
like I said, don't quote
Yeah,
me, but I know they both had the last name Reeves.
and what's his name is an Adrian Brody. I forgot Ben Affleck plays George Reeves, but I do remember that movie. You just totally made me remember that. 2006 too. It came out, so it was a
That's
while
my
ago.
mom's that TV show is my mom's favorite.
Oh, my dad liked that TV show. Yeah. Yep. Yep. That's kind of how I got into the whole Superman stuff. It was through him, and then like the Adam West, like the '60s Batman and all that. You know.
But you show my mom these new superhero movies, she's like, oh, that's not Superman. She'll be like, no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 No. Yeah. I
Yes,
get it.
Christopher fell off a horse, but the original guy, George, he unalived himself.
Right. Right. Yeah. 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 You have to watch. All right. So Hollywoodland. That's the movie. It's available on Amazon. Looking at IMDb. I don't know where else you can see it, but it was a good movie. It was very intriguing, and you got a good inside glimpse of the dude. Like the dude, they cover his rise and fall, basically.
Oh
So
yeah, he had
yeah,
a hard life. He had a
yeah,
hard life.
yeah, yep. And it was good because I think
But see,
Adrian Brody
fun
played the
fact.
detective who investigated the whole thing.
More
So
you
I don't
know.
know. I'm not running.
Hmm.
I'm not running to go see Superman.
Yeah. Oh, well,
But you know
again,
what I
it's one
am
of those.
running to
Yeah.
go see? Weapons.
Dun, dun, dun,
I
dun.
might go watch that in the theater. I swear to God, because that
Oh,
looks
I'm
like
definitely
intriguing
going
enough.
to watch it in the theater.
Yeah, yeah. Catch a matinee or something. I'll go check it out. Is it IMAX? Is it an IMAX? Do you know? Or I'm not sure. Yeah.
I haven't been to a friggin' movie in so long. Aren't
Mm.
everything pretty much like IMAX or whatever?
So I got a notification today for a video. There's this chick, Perry Nemiroff. I don't know if I'm saying her name right, but she interviews people like for movies and TV shows. She'll be interviewing the actors and stuff, and she gets stuff early. And she did a weapons video today, and so I watched it through. It's just a few minutes, like 4 or 5 minutes. And she said she can't say much about it, but she was very, very happy. Like, she really liked it a lot. She gave it a big positive review, non-spoiler, but
Nice.
she was like, you guys have to see this shit.
And that's fair. Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm excited.
So maybe.
Miguel, not so much, but I'm excited.
Yeah, it's not often
Yes,
that you get
weapons.
excited
Yeah,
over a
Weapons
movie.
looks really good. I'm excited for Weapons. Sorry, I was readjusting the layout. Sitting here resizing shit.
Fiddling. Are you fiddling?
I was, but we don't have anything behind us anymore, so I was make us bigger and rearrange us and
You embiggened us.
Uh-oh.
Don't make
I
it.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it.
I didn't do it. I didn't say
I-
shit. That wasn't even on me. That was on James. That was fully on James. I didn't make no mo.
How is it on me?
Because you.
It must be hard to enlarge.
So if you don't call anything out, you just let it slide, and we just keep going. Okay,
No,
I
you
love
can
that
call
rule.
it out.
No, I love that rule.
I was just saying that time it wasn't on me.
Let's keep it. Let's keep that rule.
All I'm saying is that this time
Well,
it wasn't on
just
me.
think of it this way: when you
A
were
lot of
just
times it is my
alone
fault.
with
This
us,
time that one wasn't on me. Normally I do
we were
that to
outnumbered,
Dana.
but now Chris kind of sways the balance here, and I'm not liking it. So we might have to.
If
get some more
Dana
female
starts
juju.
talking about stuffing cake, just don't say nothing. Just go with it and move
No,
on.
I didn't say you couldn't say anything. I was just saying that normally I'm the one that does that
I
today.
will
And I was like,
never
this
say that
time I was
again.
innocent.
I will never say that again.
You can
That's
say
it.
whatever you want to say, James. I fully allow
Nope.
it.
Nope.
Night
I
night
gave you
knocker.
embiggened.
There
I
you
gave
go.
you embiggened,
There you go.
but
Want
I'm
me to
not
make you
giving
bigger,
you anything
James?
else.
What, Dana?
Embiggen the night knocker.
Okay.
All
All right. We will.
Well, night knockers are better than day knockers, if you ask me.
There you go. She told me to. It's not my fault. She told me
That's it.
to
Sounds like-
embiggen the. I'm not saying it. See? Ah.
Did you see? I'm leaving that alone. I ain't saying it.
I don't know.
Tell me-
You were almost
tell me
there.
to
Can
embiggen.
you please finish your sentence? Because we need further elaboration on what you were
I
trying
wish
to say.
I could, but I think I'm getting ready to take a shot. So unfortunately, my hands are busy.
So
Slow down.
so-
Slow down. Slow down.
What? I'm pouring a shot. My hands. I got a shot glass in one hand. I got a bottle in another. What the fuck? I'm trying to save
Thank you for clarifying.
James
But,
as well from not being so embiggened.
yeah. she
See,
didn't
I
hurt.
have a mouse, a bottle, and a shot glass, Dana. What would you like further for me to do?
Kick
sounds
save and a beauty.
horrible combination.
I know, right?
But
I'm sitting
Vic's
here trying
right.
to run a
The,
stream.
Vic's
take a
right. The
shot.
movies are expensive these days.
Oh yeah,
They
the
really
theater
are.
for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Theater's
Ticket.
not fun
I know.
anymore.
So I don't know if I
Grass
sent
tears.
it. I sent it out one time to some people, maybe Scarlett, but it's some new gaming companies that are coming out with the virtual stuff where it's
Right.
it's actually a pretty small circle that you stand on, but you can walk around in the game and run even kind of and stuff. So it's like, to me, that's a next level immersion into not just games, but so many things. I mean, you could just take a hike. I mean, it doesn't have to be a game, but you're kind of there almost. You're really walking, So I'm really looking into like the future of that. I like movies and all and stuff, and I know one of those outfits are probably going to be expensive as hell, but it's pretty cool to think about the immersion aspect, you know.
Right.
Virtual reality type deal, right? Kind of.
Because, you know, think about playing multiplayer, you know, if you're standing on a playing field or whatever, all of you standing there and you're looking around and it's just all
Well,
3D and shit. It's pretty crazy.
Speaking of that, I
almost
did
like Ready Player One.
I did
that
play
sort of
something
thing?
like that. Actually, speaking of, on our trip,
Yeah,
we
and
went
on
to
your
that
trip.
we went to that arcade. They had a few different VR games set up, and the one I played with my daughter and my mom was a zombie game. And I mean, of course, they've got it kind of sectioned, like the square sectioned off for us. And the game, the way it's set up, it doesn't really, like, you're behind like basically a round barricade all the way around you, and you're trying to keep the barricade up. While the zombies, you know, killing the zombies and what have you. So you're not really walking around too much. You know, you kind of have this little area you can kind of go around, and the game gears you to kind of stay in that area.
Mhm.
So, but you're still like I think we ran into each other a few times because once the zombies breach that barricade and you're seeing the zombies all around you, because the characters and zombies, like you just kind of end up running into each other a little bit, and then you're like, you have to hold on to stuff, right? So if you drop it, then you're like trying to look down and reach stuff. You're trying to figure out how like these guns work. Because I mean, they had like guns like you just shoot it with one hand, and they're like, no, it's two hand. I'm like, what the fuck do I do? I don't know. But the zombies are coming. I don't have time to figure it out. You just shoot it up. But it was fun because it was kind of like what you're talking about. Like it was very, and I could see that even, you know, to a bigger scale.
It's immersive.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just, I mean, until they get a little thing that shoots water in your face or a fan, you know, that blows the air and shocks you.
Smell-o-vision.
Well, and what was it? What was it? 3 Body Problems. They had that VR headset that made him like he tasted the sand and shit. And it was, like, so real.
Yeah.
And so, you know, and they've done the VR thing. It's been back and forth now for a couple of years, right? Like it's always been around, but in the last, like, I don't know, even what was it? They had Peripheral. And if there's a few others.
Yeah, even that Nintendo Wii for a while. Remember they made that controller like you.
Oh yeah, I had that. We played the hell out of that shit, man.
Yeah. That was it was a novel but good idea.
The best thing about the Wii was watching people like smack the ceiling fans
or like break their TVs.
Well, that's why they give you a strap. Oh my god.
They throw it. They fucking break the TV.
Scarlet now.
Scarlet. All right, you know, fuck it. I don't care.
You
know what? Yeah. Fuck it. They give you a strap to put on your wrist, and that's how you hold on to the controller. Fuck you. Right. I don't care.
Fail safe. You need a fail safe.
Right?
Yeah.
But people are stupid and they don't understand how to use their controllers.
I saw videos of people doing that. Like they, you know.
I know, and they were so hilarious to watch.
They
were so hilarious to watch.
They get all pissed. They knock the TV over, break the screen, and they get all mad. Yeah, that was fun.
Well, you did send us some stuff on weapons, didn't you, James? Some other stuff y'all want to. We can, if I can remember, it's in the DM group.
Yeah. There's a video and maybe
a minute. I might
else.
be able to. I know there's at least 1 or 2 you put in here.
Just little things, nothing real major.
Just something to give us else to look at for a second. We can still talk about whatever. I was just trying to give us something else to look at since y'all did mention it. And I just remembered you did send these. All right, there's one. Just a minute. Shit. All right. See, James, this is the fun. When you're doing it like on the fly, you're like, what the fuck am I doing right now? I forgot what the fuck I was doing. Hang on.
Right. But you do it. You do it though.
And then we want to, you know, give it a like. I ain't subscribing more, brother. It's my ass. Oh, it's a true story. Shit, my mouse is fucking up. I want to stop it. Stop. Shut up, Gina. No, it's because I have
space bar.
Well, no, it's because I have the dual screen up. My other screen's on right now. You know, when you have the HDMI cable. And my HDMI cable's hooked up to my TV, so like if I'm not careful when I go over to the side over here, it'll like I go way over off the screen, right? And I come back.
Oh, you extend the desktop, in other words.
Yeah, so I can basically move stuff from here. I can move it onto my other screen, which comes in handy when we're doing games and stuff. If I need to put, especially I can now put StreamYards on my TV while I'm playing a game in front of me.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a pro tip for those of you out there trying to do things like that. Dual screen might be the way to go because then you don't have to share your whole screen. Everybody see your back room. Do it right.
I do the wireless display sometimes, but it's really
So
quirky.
we're gonna right. Shit. See, god damn it. Where's my fucking mouse? All right, there it is. All right, we're gonna start over actually because I fucked it up anyways and I panicked. God damn it.
I don't think we
And-
have audio. We don't have audio either.
We don't have audio. Okay.
The one thing too, though, about this, it gives you that from Victor kind of drawing vibes because it's recreating the intro. With
Actually,
these
I'm
drawings.
gonna fucking do it on Chrome. I don't know why. I'll let it go to Firefox. So that'll help things a bit. That way I don't have to hate Firefox. All right, now when I share it, it should. And then StreamYards too. This is even worse because I'm 3 shots in, and I swear to God, if StreamYards changes where the fuck my shit's at again, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Because like
Yeah.
it's slightly different now. So like I'm going off instinct and I'm like, it fucks with my eyes and I'm like, why are you doing this to me? All right,
Yeah.
shared. Fucking ridiculous. There we go. All right, folks, weapons. This was brought to us by James. Says
Take
Kiddo. Take 2. Action.
This is a true story that happened right here in my town. One night, 17.
Oh, this is just like the beginning of the trailer we watched, but it's all like, you know, drawn out like a kid drew it. Oh, that's kind of cute. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably better than I can draw.
Damn it, Dave. You people. I get a yes.
No,
Damn it.
I'm sorry. I was waking
Careful.
Miguel up because he's got to go to work. So that's why I was muted really
sorry.
quick.
I didn't
We're
see you.
being careful what we're, so we don't say
I was
nothing.
giving him the alarm wake up call.
Wait, what did I say? Did I say something wrong? Shit. All right, you know what? We're good. But yeah, this is just like the one of the trailers, the first trailer we watched, where she's kind of. But this is a more upbeat sort of version. It's not as creepy, at least so far.
It is kind of creepy though, because it's like in kids' kind of handwriting. So
But she's
like,
upbeat talking though.
That's
like
the whole
dun, dun,
fucking
dun,
time this
dun,
movie's
dun,
just
dun,
And the
dun.
music's all happy.
Right?
Kid woke up, got out of bed, and walked into the dark.
Oh. Did you hear that beat where it dropped a little bit? It might get creepy now, babe. I mean, up until this point, it was pretty happy sounding.
Look at those faces. Look how happy they are.
Right? They're running out into the night.
They're flying like Superman. Dude, Superman on airplane.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they're happy. Very happy kids running around. Let's see what happens to them.
And they never came back.
Oh, shit.
We're talking about 17 kids.
17 children ran off into the night, never to be seen again. And it is not happy anymore, Dana.
It's not.
That didn't take
it's
long.
sad.
That took
I said
exactly-
you heard that beat, right? It was like a doom. Oh shit! It went dun 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 doom. Oh,
less than 30
it's about to
seconds.
get bad. Right? I was like, oh, it's not gonna be cheery no more. Oh shit! Hang on, I gotta go back. That was right. There's the witch lady. Yeah, damn shotgun. Oh yeah. Oh shit, Dave, that's that lady.
Oh God, yeah, that's the woman.
That reminds me. Why does it just always remind me of what was it? The Shining when the dad busts through the door with the axe.
It looks like The Shining with Chucky.
Right, the dad.
Chucky's
he's
face,
like
and then
busting through the door, and he's like, "It's Johnny" or some shit. Like, what the fuck? I can't remember. It's been a long
All the
time.
veins. Look at the veins. Look at the veins.
Right. It's creepy, yo. This movie, honestly, even more than 28 years later, this one, particularly James, seriously, all of the jokes out of night, this is fucking beautiful, man.
This looks like it's got some jump scares in it. Yeah.
Right?
Oh my God, when I was taking the fucking screenshots for the trailer and I had to go back because there was a point right after this where like it clicked really fast. And so I literally had to watch the part of the lady busting her head through the fucking door like 20 times. And even though I knew it was coming, it still fucking scared the shit out of me because it was just, she was so creepy looking.
Pro tip, Dana. if it does do that to you, you're having a hard time with it. If you can take it into CapCut or whatever program you want to use and slow it down.
I was
Save
thinking
it.
about doing that because
Save
I was
it and then
definitely
clip
able.
it. Because I had to
Yeah,
do that for
'cause-
Evil.
Yeah, I was able to
For that-
slow it down a little bit just through YouTube itself, but yeah, I
Right.
thought about doing that. But
Because
I
that
did.
one
I got
clip
them
that I
bad
had to
boys.
get, that remember when we were doing Evil and they did that one that was like 12 demons in like like it was a millisecond or some shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I had to
So
take
I
that clip
scared,
and
I
slow it
scared myself
down
like 50 times.
and then screenshot it just to get each one of those images. Like there, and I've noticed that a lot with some of this better stuff when they get, and they did it in Yellow Jackets, and some other shows where they do these quick frames. And they're like, what, 100 of a second of a frame kind of deal or whatever, where you're getting like 20 images in like 1 second.
Yep.
Or so it's like 20 frames a second. There we go. Some shit like that. Fuck. Sorry. Technical shit. I should know better than that too. But anyways, that's the kind of stuff where that usually is a good trigger for me to know that I might be into it, because if they're willing to make you have to check it out in that fine of detail, then they're trying to show you something. And they did that with Evil like all the way through, which is what captivated me with Evil more than some of the other bullshit that they had that we didn't like. But those little details that they put in trailers or the websites, James, that you found on for some of these shows and movies and stuff, those little details, like, well, even if there's little plots or character things that bother me, that will help keep me engaged. So I like how some shows and movies and stuff do that. Because it makes you have to really, like this right now, I'm having to like stop it just to, I mean, some of these we've already seen in the other trailers, but when we first saw it, it's like, whoa, and you have to really stop it to see what they're going to show you. Because that's a lot. Like, what in the hell is going on here? This is some crazy ass shit. Hang on. Damn it. See, it's so fucking fast. I'm trying to get the lady.
Oh, hell yeah. We got people stabbing themselves in the face with forks.
This is like some
people throwing up
exorcism
black
shit
goo.
or like some Shining shit. I'm not sure. It's like a cross between The Shining and Exorcist. And then you got that witch lady. I mean, there's a lot going on in this movie. Oh, hang on. Shit. Did you see that, Dana? God damn it. Look at that face. That's a face for radio only a mother could love.
Yes.
He looks
sexy.
he looks surprised. He's like,
all work and no play make Jack a dull boy.
You ate the last piece of cake. How dare you?
Right?
Like something ruined his day.
Like,
He's having a bad day.
Yeah, there you go, Jenny.
His day is
Here's
just
Johnny.
fucked up.
That's right.
I'm wondering how the blood got on his face. Yeah. Like,
Is it
that's
coming
part
out
it.
of his eyes?
Right.
Or did he bite?
Well, that's what I'm wondering.
Black. And did he
Yeah,
throw
yeah.
up? Oh, does he end up throwing up? We see that black goo. And it's like all black around. Does he throw up on somebody? We forget about the black throw up goo, demon goo.
It does look like his sleeves, like it's that jacket kind of when that happens.
Interesting.
That's just
The
freaky
story
deaky.
really starts.
That's freaky
I
deaky.
know.
Oh shit!
Hell yeah.
Now these are creepy kids compared to that show, The
Right,
Institution.
right.
Like, this is
God
creepy.
damn, this
This
is
is creepy. This is creepy.
this is a psychological thriller horror.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah.
This
That's
is
what I'm saying.
this is what I would think of like an M. Night Shyamalan, Stephen King kind of got together, had a baby,
Shamalama ding
fucking
dong.
like right, like.
That's me. Sorry.
Keep on, Chris. I'm writing this
Shamalama
shit.
thing.
That's what you think about Shamalama Ding Dongs. Okay.
Yep.
Say grower again.
Well, you know what? Like I said, the Institute was not growing on me. It may grow on me, but
It was hard to get. It was hard to get into. We get it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty limp at this point, Chris.
It was.
Whoa now. Whoa now.
Do you
Let's
want to
keep
get back into
conversation
that? I
PG.
mean, I didn't take it there, but I will definitely finish it.
Oh,
That's what she said.
All right, we got one more we can kind of check out.
wow.
Yeah, what did you sign yourself up for, James?
James is like, I'll be right back.
Right?
I got
No, he's stuck with us now. He loves us. He
I don't
can't
know,
get
Dana.
rid of
It's
us.
getting pretty real. No, I'm just kidding.
James had some good singers tonight. Come on. He did
No,
good.
James is good. I love James. No, he's honestly no, like I
He
said,
caught it.
Hawk
We're
Lord
on the
is
same
rubbing
level.
off on
I
him.
get where James is coming from. I get you.
I kind of feel like I met these people and they like, hey, buddy. And then finally I get in the car with them and they're going to rob a bank. And they're like, look, just drive away really fast when we come in and out.
hey, look, I warned you.
Just
You
wait
said we were
here.
professional, and I
Just
warned
wait
you that
here
we
for
were.
us. We'll
Yeah, I
be
don't know
right
how.
back.
I don't know what. Yeah, I warn people all the time.
We're
not
just running an errand. Just keep
Well,
the car,
I do
in
think
car, keep it on.
Alice in Borderland. Scarlett, did you like that? Do you think that would be
Yeah,
where we
do
could
like-
go episode or at least by season
Yeah.
or whatever we may do? I was just talking about it.
Yeah. So far, I'll do like Alice in Borderland the first 2 seasons.
It's got its deep elements, you know.
Now I don't know where the 3rd season is going to go, but it's again, and then we're also that ties. I think we talked about that before. Hang on, I'm trying to fucking get this shit pulled up for the other video that you sent us. Back when we were talking about like just the differences, like, and now that gets into like Dana's talked about before, difference between United States sort of or over here, and our Hollywood sort of media versus over there in Japanese or Korean sort of
Right.
production. So far, I like Alice in Borderlands, and so far,
All of Us Are
Dead. I'm good with.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Alice in Borderlands is not completely finished, so we'll see where season 3 goes. But so far, so good. And again, All of Us Are Dead.
If Vic's still here, I got one more for you. You got to watch The Glory. I got her and Dulcinea into that.
Well, if you want to, after we get through All of Us Are Dead, we'll
It's not a horror though.
What I'm saying, we'll be through the
thriller.
Institute, and you may be doing Alice in Borderlands on your channel. But if you want to, we can. I know it kind of breaks what we're trying to do, but I mean, we can fit Glory in either here or there, or either way, we'll fit it in somewhere.
Yes, and I know they really would love to talk about that. It's a good show. Now, mind you, it's not horror, it's not sci-fi. It's just a regular kind of like mystery thriller. Like there's no. It's a regular show. It's not horror or sci-fi based. It's just a good watch.
Nice. All right. This was another one. I don't know if this was. Oh, this one's 20 minutes. I don't know if we can show this one.
Oh yeah, this one is the one that's like really long, but it shows who is the person feeding the people at the table.
Well, can I just scroll through it for?
Yeah,
We'll just
and
like
stop on a frame or something.
Right. All right. So that's the girl. She's sort of. We'll just play it for a second and see what.
Yeah.
All right. So it's just kind of like music playing.
Yeah, a lot of nothing. But at a certain point, is that the little boy feeding his parents, the ones that stab himself in the face? Is that somebody different?
Oh, God dang it. I'm sorry. We just stop it for a second. Yeah, I'm not sure. God dang. Which second does it fucking go to? There we go. All right, I think that's where the transition is. Sorry, people. I apologize. All right, that's creepy. Fuck. All right, we got a time sort of thing going on here, and I don't know. Yeah, that does kind of look like the dude, the kid.
Yeah. So, and then somebody's bringing them stuff like. So, is this part of the actual? Like maybe they went in a weird state, and the kid's trying to feed them. Like, what's the matter? What's the matter, mom and dad? And that's still the little boy, but it looks like a little girl.
Yeah,
the ponytail. It looks like a girl. So what's going on? Who is this? Like, I don't remember seeing a little girl. Is that the little girl that was talking in our town? This
maybe.
But that also looks like a different mom, because I don't think the mom's hair was as long,
right?
And I don't think it was curly.
Yeah, and this may be a different family even. Like
I do all this kind of stuff, right, James? Me doing all this right here and just like fucking up the whole image is just perfect, right? Where it makes it even better.
We
Yeah,
do know that
for
there's
sure.
2 instances where kids start acting crazy. So maybe there's like group A and like group B, and maybe she's one of the kids that didn't leave at 2:17 and goes jumping out the window.
Right. And yeah, whatever she's doing, she's feeding them, like
Mm-hmm.
they're
Yeah,
just real
she's got a
dormant.
bowl of like, I don't know, it was like oatmeal or something. It looks like some kind of like
Yeah. They're setting up
mash or like
zombies.
mushy something because it didn't seem like it's maybe soup.
Yeah. And there's not a lot, that's about the most of it really is.
It's just the family kind of sitting there.
Yeah.
That
She
is
feeds
creepy.
her.
I can actually put the, let's see, you can go to, I'll put the link in the chat for you guys if you want to go check it out. I'll get it in just a second, put it in there. It is on the Warner Brothers page, so if you want to go check it out yourselves, we'll just see if there's anything else. It just, it continues her feeding.
Yeah.
This is creepy though in and of itself, and the fact that the movie is doing this is another thing that I like about the movie, and it goes back to what I was saying earlier. I really like this kind of stuff.
It generates interest, more interest. Yeah.
And they do have like maybe two other little, like, they're either like 10 seconds or they're really short little quick trailer, like little pieces. And they do maybe show 1 or 2 real quick flashes of something we haven't seen before, but they use mostly stuff from the trailers we've seen before.
And I'm sorry, this is coming out when, in mid-August, about a month or so.
August 8th.
Yeah.
Well, I'm curious because we haven't seen many promos like on TV and stuff. I know online, obviously, but I hope they give it a bigger push. In other words, is I guess where I'm getting at, because
anybody talk
that's
about
what I'm
this
saying.
shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this deserves to get, I think, a little bit more promotion. I mean, I appreciate them doing
out
it.
there. Like Warner Brothers seems to be putting stuff out there. I just don't know if, as far as like YouTube stuff.
Well, they're choosing to invest their time into the internet, and that's cool. Like, I get that. Like, that's good. But like people, like a lot of these big movies and stuff, like even that Superman, I don't recall a ton of trailers on TV. Seems like they're really getting away from promoting a lot of these movies, even the bigger movies on like TV. Like the only one I saw recently was that Naked Gun remake. That's the only one I saw on TV. Any kind of promotion for movies, really. Lately,
Right.
It's just it's a shift. It's a shift in their demographics and whatever bullshit. I do those Nielsen ratings, by the way. You guys ever get those in the mail? Participate in the survey with the
I
Nielsen
haven't had
ratings?
any of those.
Yeah, I do that every year now. I guess like one time I was like randomly, like they do random people, and I got sent something, and I took the survey, and so once I took it, like now every year, like they send it to me like every year, and I do participate in that. I like to. I think it's fun.
We got one.
They give me $1. They give you $1. I swear to God, like in the mail, like I literally got like something in the mail with like a literal dollar bill for participating. So I thought that was funny. It's like, oh, thanks. I'll go buy half of a candy bar or something with it. Like $1.
A lot.
It was literally $1. Like on the like it had a see-through, like the envelope was kind of somewhat see-through. Like it had a little circle where you could see through it, like the plastic film, and I could see the George Washington dollar bill. I was like, oh wow, give me $1. Like, thanks, guys. I just like participating in the survey.
You like just feeling special.
Well, they ask you all kinds of like it's interesting to see the types of questions that they ask you, and it's a lot of like, they give you like check boxes, like, if this, do you feel this or that or the other thing, what do you watch, blah blah blah, how do you watch it, blah blah blah, and you can sit there and you're just checking all that shit off. So I don't know where it goes or why they do it, but yeah, it's weird. It's crazy.
No, but I'm so looking forward to this movie.
Maybe we'll have to see. I don't know. I want to promote it more though, because it is actually really. It seems really interesting as far as what they're going, because we don't know what the hell's really going on.
I like
really
that,
out there. Like, is it? It's like these undertones of demonic or even some kind of like witchcraft or something going on, but then it's weapons. Like, what the fuck?
It's
What?
so much. Well, yeah, are the kids weapons? Like, what's
Like,
the weapon?
right? Like, what?
Right, yeah.
Exactly. Like, it leads to so many questions. So, yeah, James, kudos to you, man. This was an awesome find.
Yeah, I mean, just immediately with the
Yes,
plot,
it was.
the mystery behind it, like you're already sitting there, like, what is going on?
What's the goo?
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
the hairy thing
yeah,
that she
yeah.
puts her
Right?
finger on? Why is there
Oh,
a
I
line
know
of
the little
salt?
wand-looking hair thing. Yeah, that was nasty.
Why are parents stabbing themselves in the face with fucking forks?
And then
Right.
people start through like, there's like a progression as we've watched through the trailers and stuff. Like the kids kind of are happily walking out at night, and then the kids start to get even more rambunctious about it, right? They're crashing. Well, it could be a dream, we don't know too. There's some dream elements going on, but it seemed like kids were crashing through the buildings and getting run, and people were getting run over trying to go somewhere and to something, and then it gets to a point where people aren't going anywhere, right? Like the adults are just kind of sitting there.
Who doesn't love creepy, happy kids? You know, like
Right?
they have it, and
People
it's
are
just
like
creepy 'cause
vomiting
it's so
this
happy.
disgusting
Yeah.
black goo everywhere, and
Stabbing themselves. Yeah,
right, like there's
that's
so
important.
many wild ass elements in the trailers that, yeah, dude, it's I can't wait. But
I might go to the theater for that one. I have to admit, first time in a while.
right,
Right?
Yeah.
it'd definitely make you want to go out and watch
Just the
it.
little kids running with their arms out.
Yeah,
It's
like they're like little airplanes running with the
Right.
wings spread. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they
There's
give you all
something
that
creepy
camera
about it.
footage, and it's so creepy, like showing it the way they do with the like the little camera footage from the house or whatever. So that's really security
Yeah.
cam.
And I'll tell you what, whenever
extra.
they use kids in horror movies, it could go either way. Like either the kids are just annoying and it's just a pain in the ass, or like sometimes the kids really do a great job and they freak you the F out. You know what I mean? So it's like
Oh yes.
it's either they're
Kid you
annoying
not.
and you want, yeah, it's like
The
it's one
little
like
boy in the
yeah,
original Pet Cemetery always
yep.
scared the crap out of me. When he's running around with that scalpel and is like, I only want to play with you. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Kick it. Just kick it. Just fucking kick it. Like he's just walking around. I just want to play with you with like the scalpel.
Even that the newer movies, like you guys know Brightburn, that movie with the kid who's like demonic and
Yes.
everything. What's her name? Elizabeth Banks, and the dude from The Office is the
What if
husband.
Superman went to eat?
Yeah. You know, like he was creepy, man. Like he did a good job. Like that was such an
And it's literally
anti-hero
that.
horror movie.
What if
Yeah,
Superman
you know,
was evil?
was
That's another really
demonically
good movie.
possessed.
They're
Yeah,
supposed
that
to.
was.
That was supposed to be a like in the world of like a bunch of movies. Because at the end, if you remember, you saw all these different kids started popping up that were also being fucked up, and it was supposed to kind of. And I don't know whatever happened to that, but that was actually really good.
Yeah, that franchise
Yeah,
kind of
basically,
just. Yeah,
what if Superman ended up being a fucking serial killer?
yeah, he was evil, like a horror. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah. That was a
That's a
messed up
bad day.
movie.
That's a
That was a
bad
messed up
day.
movie. It's not one of those movies where like after it ends, like you're on a feel good note. Let's just put it that way. You're like,
Yeah,
oh
no.
damn. You're like, oh
Yeah, no.
damn. Like, oh that
We're
happened. Oh shit.
screwed.
Yeah.
We're screwed.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't mind that either. I think too often with a lot of horror movies, though, it's almost become like a trope where like they have to end bad, right? You know, like you have your typical good endings or whatever Hollywood endings and stuff, and typical older Hollywood horror movies were kind of like that, where like yeah, it was horror and stuff, but at the end of the day, they killed the thing or whatever. And then it became like they started doing that plot twist where like, nope, everybody dies. It doesn't work out. And now I kind of feel like a lot of horror movies today, it's really like they force it to be that way. So now it's like whenever I watch a lot of modern horror movies, it's like, well, we all know the lead character is gonna die. It's all gonna end like shit. Like I like being like guessing, like not knowing, but like I almost like default back to like, okay, everybody's gonna die. This is all for nothing. Whatever the horror element is gonna succeed.
Right? Who's the final girl? Who's the
Yeah,
final girl?
I mean, and look, if it fits the story and it works, that's fine. But like all too often, I just find a lot of horror movies now are just like they shoehorn it in, like it's just I don't know. Like it's almost becoming, like I said, it shifted the other way now, where it's like, okay, the bad ending is going to happen. Before it used to be the good ending, now it's the bad ending, and it's like I kind of like to be guessing and not knowing. you know, I guess is my point. You know, it could go either way. Just make it like work, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yes, but I'm definitely excited for Weapons.
Yeah, this one looks good. Yeah, this one definitely looks really, really entertaining, and
And for
intriguing.
it to not be on like the main center stage, it definitely needs a boost for
That's what
people
I'm
to check it
thinking.
out.
I
With
would
all
like
the
to see
other
it in
stuff that's
commercials.
like really out there, like you said, 28 years later, it was like really pushed, and then you're saying it's got kind of like mixed or at least not really great reviews.
The
Yeah,
box office wasn't that good either. That's the thing. Like I said, I saw a video of somebody who was going over movies at the box office, and it's been out for what, like a month now, for at least
right.
like 3 or 4 weeks, and it really hasn't broken the bank in terms of like budget versus like profit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they incorporated the world gross revenue. It was just U.S. box office results. So obviously you have to factor that in.
Right.
But yeah, like I said, I think number one was Superman. God, I should know what number two was. And then like number three was like the Smurfs. Like that only made $11 million its opening weekend. That's pretty bad. And it was showing on like almost
Like
3,000
Jen said
screens.
in the chat, a family of four to go out to the movies, over
Yeah.
$100.
Oh, F1, that driving movie with Brad Pitt. Was it Brad Pitt? That F1 movie with the Indy car drivers. I think that was number two or three or something like that. That was in there too. That does look good, actually, I must say. But yeah. It's too much money. It's too much money, and then you go get a popcorn and a drink, and it's like you're $20 in the hole just on popcorn and drinks on top of it,
Mm-hmm.
right?
You're
You
20
know,
bucks in the hole just for the popcorn.
right? Yeah, you know what? I found a way around that. I mean, you just go to the pharmacy, go to the candy aisle, and just stock up and fill your pockets, and then you go in.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what you do.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's
that's
what
the
you
night I bust out the big purse.
do.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. Right. Yep.
Just
That's
my
what I
wallet
do.
and a whole lot of space.
Mm-hmm.
I was lucky too when we were a kid. Like the pharmacy was like right by the theater, so like you literally could just go to the pharmacy and just stuff your
No, the
pockets.
best is the kid that we stream with that I know, Benda. When we were younger and his mom used to take us to movies, his mother was so bold, she would go order a pizza and walk in the theater with a full
Get
pizza.
out! Come on!
Damn.
Because
Really?
there'd be like six.
Wow.
Yep,
That's
there'd be
that's
like
like some
she'd walk in
Seinfeld shit right there. That's like
and
something
she'd be like, "Say
George
something to
would
me,
do. Yeah,
say
yeah.
something to me," and she'd walk in with the six of us and have a whole fucking pizza.
I remember Seinfeld. I think they brought like a sub, like a grinder, like a sub into the movie theater. They're just
And
eating the.
nobody ever said a word to her.
That's so funny. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I'm shit. Who doesn't want to have a nice pizza watching
And
a
she would
movie
look
in
at
the
them
theater?
like, "I got six kids that I have to feed. Yes, we're bringing in this pizza."
Back off. Yeah, back off.
Pretty much.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
that's funny.
funny. Well, yeah. Folks, we are gonna get ready to wrap it up. I think it's been a great night. It's been fun. Lots of thrilling conversations about the Institute. But yeah, I think the weapons is that's what's up. But we'll be back. Let's see, Thursday night for sure on Dana's. We're gonna continue. All of Us Are Dead watch party. So definitely check that out, guys. And what else you got going on, James?
Just everyday regular video type stuff. I've got the live stream coming up July 27th, and that's with
Not
you guys.
January?
And yeah, right. And Nick
I
Sweat.
did notice you did edit the title of that to July 27th. Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't just in the title of the video; it was in the
The whole
edit
thing.
that-
Yeah.
the whole thing, like everywhere.
I've
And
done that before.
why
I've fucked it up all the time.
why I didn't catch it is just it makes me think, oh my god, what's happening?
No, trust me, it happens more than you know.
But maybe that's a sign that says, it's gonna all go well. Actually,
No, actually, you want all the mistakes before the stream, right?
right?
Yes.
Right. Get all that bad juju out now. It's fine. We all the
Pretty
fuck ups
much.
now, and then everything's gonna be perfect on the stream. See?
how it works out. What about you, Chris? You gonna go streaming sometime soon?
Eventually, people, not many, but there are people who ask me to do streams, and I just
I'm asking you, when are you gonna stream?
Don't put that pressure on. No,
God damn it. Dudes and fucking putting pressure on you guys. Oh my god.
I don't know. I'm one of those people.
Chris, I mean, come on, you can perform, right?
Well, you said that. I didn't say that.
You just said don't put pressure on you like that. I was like, I'm asking, do you have I put too much pressure on you to perform? A live stream. What the fuck, dude?
I typically, because everybody's got a schedule. Everybody streams all the time, and like the worst thing I like to I don't like streaming over people. One, because like most people won't watch me; they'll watch other people. But
yes, but let me honestly tell you something. If there is something that me and Scarlett have learned in doing this, there is
no good time.
You will never, ever, 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 ever be able to function with that. It's just it's impossible.
I know.
Just do it when you're wanting to do it.
Yeah, I don't really consider myself like a streamer. Like I'm I'm happy you guys allow me to come on panels, and I go on other panels, and I just kind of come and hang out. But yeah, I don't really consider myself like somebody who's like trying to do like consistent streaming. But yeah, I mean, I've done a couple, and I've gotten good, reactions. We just come hang out, goof off, and it's actually kind of
good.
funny.
Nothing wrong with like hangout streams.
No,
they're always fun.
Yeah, topicless. I'm kind of a hack.
Shut up, Bill.
See, it's catching on. It's catching on.
I didn't do shit. I remain innocent.
But I just
innocent.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Babe
I didn't do anything. I didn't do shit. Damn it. Hang on. Shit. I don't know what I have over here. Or I ain't using any of my clips in forever. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm just. What else you got going on, Chris? You gonna stream soon?
Yeah. And basically, I'm just like I'm a hack. So like when I go live, it's just like, hey guys, what's up? Like I don't have intros and stuff. Like I just kind of go live, and fumble through it. But I mean, you can subscribe and like hit the notifications, I guess. But like I don't know.
But you never know.
It'll happen. Hardcast number 2 coming at you sometime.
Right? Maybe.
Sometime.
Just don't pressure him, ladies.
God damn it.
I'm writing that in the notebook.
Yeah, here we go.
But yeah, folks, we're gonna wrap it up. I'm literally eating a candy bar. So it's about that time. It's been a long day. And we thank you guys for hanging with us. James, Chris, Dana, all you guys in the chat. Thank you as always. Appreciate you guys. Love you all. Have a safe night, a safe week, and we will see you all on Dana's Thursday night for All of Us Are Dead continuing watch party in the Discord as we stream on Dana's channel. So have a great night, guys. Love ya. Bye.
Bye.
Later.
Paint me a scene, city in color, the way that you see, the way you see it. Don't you wish that I could give you, I could give you everything. 1, 2, 3, and my heart is racing. Can't fall asleep, I got my mind in a throw. Weightless, floating through the day. Trust that I'll be okay. I'm happy alone, but I'm letting it go. Waiting for you. Wait until you realize. Waiting for you. Wait until you realize. If you wanna run ahead, I'll meet you where the